I feel like Twitch just doesn't like you anymore, Cross. I think it has something out for you. Out to get you now. I don't know what you did to upset it. But you upset it. Hi everyone, how we doing? Get your bong cam ready tonight, chat. Oh, okay. How's everyone doing? It's Tuesday. Wait, I owe cryo cross this. 1 second. I won't scam. I won't scam. How's everyone doing? Here, let me get this up so we have music. It's 2020. It's 2012. What the? Huh? I don't want to go back to then, please. I would like to decline. I reject that reality. I'm not going back in time. Ain't no way. Did everyone survive Monday? I don't know if I survived, honestly. It's the end of the world. Was 2012 the end of the world? Was there something like that then? I don't remember. Just open a new multiverse. I don't want to. Yeah, just like branch off. I'll jump into another universe. I don't know if I want that either. I don't like change. I'd rather know what's gonna happen than not know. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that movie. It was like 2012 wasn't like Y2K and stuff. That's definitely too late for that. Go back and save Cross like Otto did for Colin. What am I saving Cross from? He's right there. He's alive. He's fine. He's kicking. No, ain't nothing bad happened, as far as I'm aware. I would have been just meeting Cross around 2012. I don't know what I'd be saving him from. Uh-huh. To be a magician? Well, I'm a witch, so I feel like I'm prepared for that. A lewd magician? I feel like I still fall into that category. I feel like that's nothing new here. I feel like I fall into that category just fine. Oh yeah, by the way, before we get started... Oh yeah, Cross was telling me about that. It's up to Vivi now. I trust Vivi. I trust her. Before we get started, we have something to watch because I purposely did not watch it so I could watch it on stream. I have not watched the Firefly trailer yet. I resisted the urge to watch it so that I could watch it on stream. You're all very welcome. Get ready to cry. Man, I don't know if I'm ready. I saw all the pictures and I was like, resist, watch it on stream. Watch it on stream. I resisted for you guys. All right, let me turn up the volume real quick. Are we ready? I'm not ready. I'm not. All right. Also, for all you guys who speed through the story first day, don't let me do what I did last time. We're not gonna do the whole story in like 2 days. We're not doing that. We're gonna split it up. Because my sanity can't take that. We're gonna have to split it more.
Command, this is AR-26710. Please respond. I don't think they'll respond.
Oh, I really like the art style.
What should we do? We're the only survivors around. No matter what, we have to get in touch with the others.
She's so cute.
If that's the case, it'll be faster this way, right?
Hey, you.
I understand. Article 4 of Glamoth's military regulations. Leaving the cockpit is strictly prohibited. This way, we'll be discovered very quickly. Even though we'll be punished. That can't be helped.
Wait, this one right here? Is she... I would assume that Firefly's the only one left. Are you sure that she's gonna get one?
How many times is this for you now? Leaving the cockpit like this.
Oh, I thought you meant the other girl with the shorter hair. What the?
Article 2 of Glamoth's military regulations. Remain on guard. Article 4. Leaving the cockpit is strictly prohibited. Do you have a death wish?
A Firefly Type 5 personal escort model. Very nice.
You're the odd one out now.
You can't connect to command either. Why don't you join us?
No thanks. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you didn't
What's
see
this?
anything.
I picked it up on the battlefield.
They really
It seems to
are.
be a civilian
I was
device.
just thinking that too.
Even though it's no longer working. And the lens is scratched. If you look through the lens, it feels like looking at a whole different world.
Lens? No wonder you wear those weird goggles.
I have other reasons too. If everyone looked the same, how would we tell each other apart? Your hair is very unique.
Thank you. I've been growing it out.
The
She's
length
so
is also proof of
cute.
your experience.
But sometimes it gets in my eyes. I'm not sure if I should put it up.
Your turn. Are you really not going to say anything?
Comms are back up. Article 8. Surviving knights should immediately return to their units.
Oh.
Looks nice. It really suits you.
I hope we can see stars on the next battlefield. Will we see each other again? Probably not. What if the war ends? Then we should be able to find each other.
Oh my god, who
What
are
should I
you?
say? I wish us all a triumphant return.
Oh, I can't wait. Henshin type deal. Oh, I would hope that they would do like a costume where we could get this suit because I really like it. It's simple, but I like it a lot. I think it looks really good. Wait, open her bio? Do you mean this one? I've already seen the other ones. That stuff. Your name's very pretty. Really, thanks. This name came from a creature known as a firefly. Beneath sunlight, they seem like ordinary insects, but at night, their radiance is brighter than the stars. Isn't it amazing that such little lives can hold a bright that hold a bright that lights up the night sky? You said my name is also Scantilining? Well, that's the first time anyone said that to me. Robin's notes. No wonder Miss Firefly's hair clip is styled so closely to a firefly. Oh, I like the little note. That's cute. About Sam, it is the cradle of my vitality and the meaning of my existence. That is being a weapon. Right now, I hope to understand and interact with the world as Firefly. Aside from just combat, however, I use Sam to accomplish a great many things, like going to a star system with extremely high radiation to see a cerulean sunrise, or watching a diamond rainstorm on a planet with a few million times the normal air pressure, and just taking a moment in the cosmos to watch a falling star. More interesting things, like, let me think. Wait, does this count? Once I reduced Sam's efficiency to the lowest level and used my thermal weapons to barbecue some meat for everyone with a bit of skill. Though it's a bit ridiculous, everyone said that it tasted pretty good. Want to have a try? Yes, please. March 7th. No, I do. Barbecue party. I'm so hungry that I could cry. Like, did they mention a diamond rainstorm on a planet? Because I think that's like, they think there's actually a planet like that. Off in not our solar system, but another one. These are so cute. I'm gonna have to read through more of these, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. Just because we gotta get through impact stuff. But I wanted to watch that with you guys. I'm so excited. I'm really hoping my polls go well. I'm praying. I'm praying my polls go really well. And I'm not suffering. I don't know exactly how many polls I have saved up. I'd have to add them up because I don't just convert them into tickets. I just leave them. Nice thing is we'll have new story and then that new like thing that's like Memories of Chaos. I forget the name of it, to get more gems from in case things go south. But man, I'm praying. Star Rail is nice to me this patch. All right. Wait, did I finish your quest? Maybe I did. Miss Ellie, did you find your companions? Yes, so now it's time for me to help Sora-chan. I promised you, didn't I? Really? Thank you, Miss Ellie. Then first, let me bring you around New Atara. Let's start from here. Uncle Grey Serpent introduced it to us in this order too. Uncle Grey Serpent? Our teacher requested for him to take care of us. Uncle Grey Serpent is really interesting. Everyone likes him a lot. As expected, it was the members of the World Serpent that brought these children to the moon. Hi, Ivy. How you doing? How you doing today? I remember the name Grey Serpent. He is one of the agents of the World Serpent. Is he lurking nearby? Uncle Grey Serpent said that the Master Terminal is the most important place in New Atara. Like our brain. Fortunately, I still remember this metaphor, but it's in deep sleep for some reason now. No, it's side quest. I wanted to see if, like, I had finished up her quest, and so I'm just gonna see where this takes us, and then we'll head out to the main story. Some reasons. I'm not too sure about the details as well. Okay, it just gave me some extra mechanics. Announcement board is upgradable. Okay. I'll do that all later. Yeah, that's my plan. I just wanted to see what that was. That's the only reason I did it. Taxes. Heck yeah.
Pay your Charm Corp taxes.
I'm doing okay. I'm a little sleepy, but other than that, I'm doing fine. Yeah, we kind of did. We kind of did get a little bit far because we're on the last stretch for this chapter, I believe. We had all of the Hershers meet up in this bubble universe where a version of Dr. May is Copium, and this bubble universe is tethered to the one that is at the moon right now. Well. Also, wait, does it? It wakes me up too? Heck yeah, I need more of that. I'm very Eepy today. How are you today, Taizal? But now we're helping Dr. May, who wants us to reconnect. I believe it was reconnect this bubble universe, but she's been hiding some stuff from us, which I'm very interested to see exactly why. I'm more interested on the why. Rank 3! You're getting there. You're getting there, Goose. Oh wait, I can't go that way. Goose is slowly catching up. Slow and steady wins the race. I believe in you, Goose. Oh, what the? I don't know how far you are off from 2 though. I feel like there's like a big gap. Or at least there was. How far in the story? I'm in like the end portion of part 1. I don't actually know how many chapters there are in part 1. But I know we're in the end part. I think I can check the leaderboard. I don't remember the command for it though. It might just be exclamation point leaderboard to check it. I know there's been some some insider trading happening with Chama Stonks. Hi, you too.
その後、あの牧年人はまた重傷を負い、意識を失ったんです。
Well then, this old fossil is going to get hurt and knocked out.
バカだと思いません？そのせいで彼女自身もあのオットーというやつにヨーロッパに連れて行かれたんですよ。
I love that. I love that's how she refers to Otto. What a dummy. Even being tricked by Otto, what's his name, into going to Europe.
きっとそのオットーという人もただものではないのでしょうね。
I think this Otto isn't any ordinary person.
彼はまあまあでしたよ。
It'd be better if he was. I disagree. I disagree.
ない。彼の話はやめましょう。嫌なやつです。生涯世界規模でリーダーを務めたくせに、500年も前に死んだ女のことしか考えていなかったんですから。
Forget it. That jerk's a world leader his whole life, but the only thing he cares about is a girl that's been dead for 500 years. Sinti just doesn't understand. Sinti doesn't understand. Why you judge him?
彼はどうなったと思います？話によると、本当に自分の命を犠牲にして、もう一つの世界にいるそのお嬢さんを助けたそうですよ。
You know, they say in the end, it was a life for a life, all to save the one girl. Now tell me, what's with that?
なるほど。道理で終焉の律者が降臨していないのに、プロメテウスは天体に影響を与えるほどの高エネルギーを一瞬記録したのね。
So that's why Prometheus detected such an energy spike large enough to affect the world even before the final Hersher's descent.
死んだ人は生き返らない。もし彼が本当にそれを成し遂げたのなら、考えられる唯一の可能性は天地を一変させること。
But people can't come back from the dead. To do that, he'd have to turn back
ちょっ
time.
と、どうして彼を褒め始めたんですか？あなたは会ったことがないから、彼がどれだけ嫌なやつなのかを分かっていないんです。
How can you have anything nice to say about him? You just haven't met him and seen how awful he really is.
その点においてはあなたを信用するわ。
I'll have to take your word for it.
メイ博士、四季の律者、戻ってきたよ。
Dr. May, Hersher of Sentience, we've returned.
やっと戻ってきたんだ。こっちは5万年間の歴史を語り尽くしたところだったよ。
he's not here right now. Daddy, he's gone. He went to go get some milk, and I don't think he's coming back. He went on a very long trip for milk. Finally, we're just about to finish going over the last 50,000 years of history.
それは長い間お待たせしてしまってすみません。
Sorry for making you wait.
とにかく巨樹の残骸を活性化させるために必要な準備はこれで一段落したはずよ。
At any rate, the preparations for activating the husk should be finished.
第一歩は確かにそうだったわね。で
That,
も
that is step one,
あな
but...
たたちは私に何か別の質問が
Oh,
あるよ
she's
う
already
ね。
on to us. It looks like you have something else to ask.
実を言うと、準備をしてる最中に外部の世界からの通信を受信したんだ。
Yeah, I figured it was the last little bit. I don't know exactly how much, but I knew it was, we had a sum to go. That's right. During preparations, I received a communique from the outside
彼
world.
女たちは私の戦友で、成婚計画のせいで現実世界の月に強制的に飛ばされたの。そして偶然にも
My friends are currently being forced to the real world's moon by Project Stigma, and what's really a coincidence is
彼女たちの中に世界の泡をあんたの言う抹消に接続する実験に参加した人がいたんだ。
some of them are involved in experiments connecting the real world with what you call the end.
なるほどね。
I see.
博士、あなたは何らかの理由で世界の泡に関する真相を私たちに教えていない。そうでしょ。
Doctor, you haven't told us all the truth about this bubble universe, have you?
もちろん。
Of course not. Oh. You know what? I should have known that she wouldn't, like, outright lie about it.
はい？
What?
静かに不は
うん
理解できるでしょ。複雑な状況の中で何かを隠す行為は欺きではなく一種の整理なの。
You ought to know, when things are complicated, hiding something isn't deceit so much as sorting.
世界の根源は極めて複雑で人類が把握できるものではない。けど私たちは整理し重要な部分のみを見ることで一定程度の万物の動作を観測できる。
The world is too complex to be understood, but sorting allows us to ignore what's unimportant and predict some of the world's inner workings.
それが物理学の趣旨よ。
This is the essence of physics.
はいはい。つまり、わざと隠し事をしたわけじゃないって言いたいんでしょ？
I feel like it would still be on purpose. Alright. Are you telling me you didn't hide anything on purpose?
その通りよ。あなたたちにとってその詳細はどうでもいいものだから気にしなくていいことだった。
If I remember correctly, from what Schrodinger said, this bubble universe could go bye-bye after. It's not as easy as they made it to sound, which I guess to them wouldn't be an important detail, but I feel like it is an important detail. Yes, because to you, those details aren't important. They're just trivial things.
でもそんなに丁重に聞かれたのなら私も丁重に説明させてもらうわ。とにかく私たちの間に誤解は必要ないの。
But since I was asked in earnest, I will answer in earnest. We do not need a misunderstanding between us.
簡単に言うと私が省いた事実はこうよ。みんなが虚数側とつながった時この世界の泡が勢いに乗じてあそこに戻れる確率は そう高くないわ。
What I omitted was that when everyone connects with the imaginary side, the likelihood of the bubble universe following along isn't
たとえ
high.
それができたとしても、使えるアンカーポイントがない限り、世界の泡と固有世界は強制的に融合する。私とプロメテウスはそのまま消えるでしょう。
Even if it were possible, the lack of portals would cause the bubble universe to fuse with this world. Prometheus and I would
そ
disappear.
のまま消える？
Disappear? She stared deeply at the bridge Kiana had
あの
repaired.
橋の前の状態をまだ覚えてるかしら。
Do you remember how the bridge was
こ
before?
の世界の泡が道具になった時に、あの橋の完全な状態と固有世界の崩壊状態が衝突したの。その結果はあなたたちが見た通りよ。
After the bubble universe had become a tool, both the intact and collapsed states of that bridge came in conflict, resulting in what you now see.
キアナが外部の戦友と話すことができたのは、空の律者の力で橋の修復をしたからよね。
Kiana's ability to contact friends on the outside should have a relationship with using her share of the Void's powers to fix the bridge.
それから彼女の話によると、三次元的な感覚で言えば、私たちは同じ場所にいるんだって。
Correct, and my friend told me, from our perception of three-dimensional space, we must be in the same coordinates as the
当
moon.
然よ。ケビンが成婚計画を指導させ、みんなをここに封印した。その行為により、この世界の泡は浮上して、そういった結果をもたらしたの。
Kevin sealing you here with Project Stigma will cause the bubble universe to float up, causing this result. Ow. Halo. Ow. Halo. Ow. Hello. Hello, Tilo. How are you today? We can be civil. We can talk. Holy fudge! No, holy fudge, it's Ray. Ah! Holy fudge, it's Ray. How is Way today? I'll bite your toes. Please don't. I don't want to lose a toe. After the conversation in the
Pay your
Discord
charm mark or taxes.
yesterday, I don't want to... no, I don't want to lose my toe, please. I need those. I need those, Tilo. I need my toes. I don't want to have to float everywhere. Oh, at least she was found. Oh, that's the worst. At least you found her, and hopefully she's all right. No munching. No munching on the toes. That's not allowed. I'm gonna make a new rule for the channel. No munching on toes. Toes are not snacks. Not a snack.
事実、私たちの計画の中心となるあの巨女の残骸も、成婚計画がこの世界の泡を選んだからここに現れた。
She's popular. At least they were all willing to help, though. That's always nice. It's always nice to have help. No, don't ban the word munch. No. I feel like that's not used that often. I don't feel like that's used that often. In fact, even the core of our plan, that husk, is the result of Project Stigma choosing our bubble
あなた
universe.
たちもプロメテウスに尋ねたでしょ。そういう存在がなぜ
Are you
漁師の
ready
海の奥
for
に現れたの
Tuesday,
か。
Ray? Next Tuesday? Oh, that's so cute. I'm glad they were so willing to help. Around here, they wouldn't. No one does that really. You're just kind of on your own. So it's worth. No. It's fine. I'll just politely reject all of Tilo's advances to munch on my toes. Tilo is banned from touching toes. Tilo is on a look only basis now. No allowed to touch. And then pray and cry. I wish us both luck, Ray. We're both gonna be suffering. Didn't you also question Prometheus about how things can disappear in the Sea of Quanta? Hey Quas, if you're not busy, can you go grab my package and be a homie?
待って。それってつ
Thank
ま
you for
り
the head pat,
私た
Ray.
ちが何もしなくてもこの世界の泡は最終的に
Can you grab
は
my
外の世界と
package?
融合するってこと。
It was just delivered. I mean, I can get it. I just have to walk away for a little bit. Wait, you mean to say that even if we don't do anything, the bubble universe will eventually fuse with the outside
そ
world?
の通りよ。そんな状況でもあなたたちは現実世界の月に戻れるけど、その時にはもうすでに成婚計画は
I'm
成
just
就
hoping
し、
that I can get
あ
both
な
the
たたちの
units.
律者コアも
I
ダ
mean,
メ
I'll
に
be
なると思う
upset if I
わ。
can't get Ruin May's light cone, but like, I'll be fine. I'm just hoping I could get both units. Because then I can just get a light cone next time it comes around. I'm just praying to get the units. Wait. I missed something. Exactly. You might even get back to the moon, but by then, Project Stigma will be complete and your Herschel core will likely give out.
ほら、あなたたちにとってこの世界の泡自身の運命はそれほど大事なことじゃない。そうでしょ？
The fate of the bubble universe isn't as important for you, no? I mean, I guess not, but also, like, I feel like they don't also want to doom you to death. Like, I don't feel like they want to be the reason for that. Short hair, okay. 1 second.
何ですかそれ。つまりあのヨルムンガンドとやらと同じようにあなたたちを道具として扱ってほしいってことですか？
What? You mean you want us to treat you like tools, like that world serpent or whatever?
私たちをどう扱うかはあなたたちの自由。でも現実は言うまでもなく、相手がケビン個人でも成婚計画でも関係ない。あなたたちの今の敵は時間なの。
You can see us however you like, but the reality is the same. Time is against you, whether you're facing Kevin or Project
あ
Stigma.
なたね、あなたはいつもそうですよね。他人に対してもケビンに対してもあなた自身に対しても
You're
同
always
じように
like this,
残
aren't
酷です。
you? To others, to Kevin, even to yourself, always cold and unfeeling.
私の仕事にと
Yeah,
って
more trauma
余計な
court
感情は
taxes.
Pay
害
your
にしかならないわ。
Charma Corp taxes.
Excessive emotion can be dangerous in my line of work.
戦争の時代に生まれた一人の将軍を想像してみて。彼が適任者なら自分の兵士たちを深く愛するはずよね。
Imagine a general at war. If he knows anything, he loves each of his soldiers
それ
deeply.
でも兵力の計算や任務を手配するとき、彼は生きた兵士たちを紙の上にある数字にしなければならない。その仕事がなければ人々は科学の力を使えない。
Still, he must turn his soldiers into numbers on paper for logistics. Without that kind of work, we'd be unable to harness science's power.
それは人間性と現実の間に必ず存在する矛盾。そして私たちが公平でいるためには区別せず、同じ基準であらゆる人とことに対応しなければならない。
This is the inevitable contradiction between human nature and reality. To be fair, we must adapt a uniform standard for all.
それはリラックスして。あなたたちのような新世代の人たちが向き合わなければならない残酷さはことの裏側にあるの。
Relax. The cruelty your era must face is actually on the other side of
歴
things.
史の運命を思って干渉に浸るより、あなたたちがすべきなのは未来を導くことでしょ。
Rather than pitying the fate of history, you should be leading the
確
future.
かにそれは私たちの使命だよ。でも使命は人生のすべてじゃない。みんなが気にしてるのはそこだと思う。
That's the mission, but there's more to life than the mission. We'd do well to remember
あら
that.
それなら簡単よ。プロメテウスが準備を終わらせるまでまだ時間はあるし。
Oh, that's simple enough. There's still some time before Prometheus is finished with
誰か
preparations.
さんに見習って女の子だけのお茶会を開こうかしら。
We should all learn from a certain someone and hold a tea party.
はい。
What?
本気ですか?
Are you serious?
プロメテウス、1号景色の起動をお願い。
Live view 1? What the? Prometheus, help me turn on live view number 1.
承知しました、博士。
Alright, doctor.
これは
Oh. What's this?
気をつけて、ライデン・メイ。これは世界の泡で感覚器官を騙してるだけ。 VR ゴーグルみたいなもので、古の楽園のような全面の仮想空間ではないの。
Be careful. I've used the bubble universe to trick our senses. Much like VR, it's not a complete imaginary space like the Elysian
なるほど。
realm.
でも急に楽園の景色を再び目にしたから感慨深い気持ちになったわ。
Right, I could only imagine May seeing this. Got it. It's just that it's hard not to get emotional suddenly seeing scenes from the realm again.
わあ、メイ先輩が言ってた楽園ってこんな感じだったんだ。現実にはない美しさがあるんだね。
So that's how the realm feels. What a surreal beauty.
別に大したことはないでしょ。お茶会をするならお菓子も必要ですよね。
Got it, Senti. What's so great about it? We're having a tea party with nothing decent to drink. With the wave of the Hersher of Sentient's hand, a tea table, tea set, and a plate full of tea cakes
今
appear.
は使える力が限られていますから、私のよく知っているものしか出せません。イギリス式の紅茶は無理です。
My powers are a bit limited at the moment, so I can only offer teas I'm familiar with, so no English black
で
tea.
すが、メイ博士、あなたは超能力者じゃないでしょ。
But
どうして
doctor,
私と似たようなことができるんです？
you don't have any special abilities, so why are you able to do what I am?
私とプロメテウスはこの世界の泡のパーツ。こう話せば理解できるかしら。
Prometheus and I are integral parts of this bubble universe. Do you understand
こ
that?
の景色はプロメテウスが自身を使い構築したホログラフィーよ。私たちは世界の泡の一部。だからこそあなたたちと同じ方法でここから出られないの。
The landscape you see is a hollow projection from Prometheus. And because we are a part of the bubble universe, we cannot leave as you
あら
can.
このお茶菓子とお茶の組み合わせは悪くないわね。
The cake and tea go well together.
当然です。この運無茶は毎日飲めるものじゃありませんよ。
Of course they do. Not every day you get Yunwa tea like this.
ブローニャは遠慮しておきます。緑茶はあまり得意ではありませんので。
Oh, Bronya. This isn't for Bronya. I'm not used to green tea. You'll love it. It's fine. Just drink it.
つまりメイ博士はこの世界の泡に関することに介入してほしくないんでしょ？
Dr. May, you don't want us getting mixed up with this bubble universe, do
も
you?
ちろんあなたたちのしたいことは何の役にも立たない。むしろそのせいであなたたちは極めて高いコストを背負い何の収穫も得られないかもしれない。
Correct, because it won't help you do what you're looking to do. It might even end in you wasting previous
忘れ
resources.
ないで。ケビンと成婚計画にとって時間は味方。つまりあなたたちの敵よ。
Don't
巨人の
forget,
残骸を利用すればあなたたち
What
は
the?
最短で現実世界に戻れるわ。
overthrow Chama Corp meeting. Huh? I'm gonna have to call the authorities. No such meeting can exist. No such meeting exists. No one would dare overthrow Chama Corp. Chama Corp overthrows people, not the other way around. Don't forget, time is on the side of Kevin and Project Stigma. Using the husk will get you back to your world in the shortest possible
も
time.
ちろん博士の判断を信じるよ。
What
で
the?
も
No overthrowing Chama Corp. But the last guy who did that ended up a pile of ash. Oh my. Oh no, Tech. Oh no, Tech, no. Well, I mean, it's still a decent chunk, but you still have a lot left. I trust your judgment, Doctor. It's just...
個人とし
Yeah,
て
you're still
あなた
rich.
たちは私たちを放っておくという結論を受け入れられない。そうよね。
But on an individual level, it must be difficult to watch us leave without you. No?
何か努力できるチャンスがあるなら試してみたくなるものでしょ。
Of course you do, Kiana. It wouldn't be you without wanting to try to help them. If there's a chance, we want to try.
博士が話した状況をどうしても受け入れられないというわけではありませんが、少なくとも気持ちを消化する必要があります。
It's not that we can't accept what you're saying, but I need a moment to process this.
3人とも本当にわからずやですね。
Doubled up in one. Noise. Oh no, that was just enough. The fight continues. Look at you three. So insensitive.
船長が沈没した戦艦を捨てられないのは世の常です。リラッ
Lozana
クスして
strikes from the shadows
片時
when
の
you
安
least
らぎを満
expect
喫
it.
するのも悪くはないでしょう。それに
A captain goes down with the ship, and what's the harm in enjoying a relaxing moment together?
ティアナは
And
これから橋の修復よりずっと難しいものに挑む。そうでしょ？
Kiana has a much more difficult challenge than bridge maintenance ahead, doesn't she?
ええ。案外、その面においても鋭いわね。意識の律者さん。
I didn't expect you to be so perceptive. Lozana, don't do it. I mean, at the same time, your husband would tell you to do it. Your husband would 100% tell you to do it. But also it scares me. The creator of the vision got rid of the nostalgic elements, leaving the creator to give off the smell of
も
tea.
ちろんです。実力がないのに大口を叩くような人間ではありませんから。
Of course, for the tough job, you need to have the proper tools ready first.
つまり、一体どういうこと？
So, what are you trying to say then? Oh my god, Rosanna, you did it! What the? You're crazy. Rigged? No, she gambled fair and square. No, nothing rigged there. I can't believe it. I can't believe it was on beautiful. So what are you trying to say
ま
then?
さか。
It can't be that.
繰り込みの成功率に関する問題？
Is it about their success rate of renormalization?
成功率？だって、キアナちゃんはあのオットーの前で。
Success rate? Didn't you once go before Otto
な
and...
るほど。そういうことなのね。
Yeah, all or nothing. Gotta bet the max. I see.
あの時私は100人分の力を借りてようやくできるようになったんだもん。
Right, back then, it took the strength of so many just to get me
確
ready.
かに、今のキアナは退去研究のコツによって律者に対する封印を回避しているだけです。オットー戦の時と比べれば、まだまだ万全な状態とは言えません。
Indeed, Kiana has only used the Edgetai's run to bypass the seal imposed by Project Stigma. This is very different from fighting Otto.
悪くないね。さすがは断りの律者だ。
Not bad. Seems like you're not the Hersher of reason for
メイ
nothing.
博士の予定目標をクリアするなら、退去研究だけでは妥当とは言えないよ。
To achieve Dr. May's goal, the Edgetai's run simply is not
だ
enough.
からキアナ、あなたの精神世界に別の人を受け入れ、成婚計画による枷を振り切るのをサポートしてもらって。
Oh, okay. So, Kiana, I want to arrange to have someone enter your inner world and help break the chains imposed by Project
そんな
Stigma.
こと可能なの？
Is that possible?
もちろん。退去研究で律者の力を調整できるようになったんだから、それを突破口にして誰かのサポートを受け、枷を破ってもらえばいい。
Of course, you're able to utilize your power through the Agitation. Others should be able to possess you and help break the chains.
わかる？あなたたちが忙しくしていた間、こっちだって頭を動かしてたんだよ。
You know what? You guys are so antsy. I just can't relax.
ただメイ博士にホラーを吹いていただけじゃなかったんだ。
Indeed, she was, Kiana. This is just normal Senti things. You're just boasting how great you were in front of Dr. May.
つまり成婚計画は律者自身を利用してその力を虐殺してるだけ。その段階でもう一つの律者の意識があれば精神の枷を容易に壊せるわ。
Basically, Project Stigma is using Hershers to restrain Hersher power. So an external Hersher's consciousness should be able to stop
そして
it.
それができればサポートしたもう一人の律者の力も一定程度回復するはずよ。
And once it's done, the other Hersher's power should be restored more or less.
わかった。
Understood.
でも誰かにサポートしてもらうって具体的にどうすればいいの？
But when you talk about letting others possess me, what exactly do you mean?
律者ならさほど難しくないわ。私も式の律者もあなたたちをその状態に導くことができるから。
It isn't difficult for a Hersher. Either the Hersher of Sentience or myself can guide you.
私は遠慮します。私があんなことをするように彼女たちを導くなんておかしい
Yeah,
でしょ？
forget that. It'd be weird to help them do that.
おかしい？
Weird? What do you mean weird?
後でわかるから。あまり照れすぎないように。
I have a bad feeling about this. You'll see. Just remember not to be too reserved.
とにかくキアナはまずメイとブローニャのどちらかを選ぶ必要があるわ。
Anyway, Kiana will have to choose either May or Bronya to help. Of course we're picking May.
メイ先輩、その
That's the
手伝
easiest
ってもらっ
question.
てもいいかな？
May, can you help me? What the? Why stop infecting people's Twitch? Why are you breaking it? Oh my god, I have a cat yelling at me. 1 second. Where is he? Come here, Nero. Stop yelling. Being yelled at from across the room. He's very angry. May, can you help me?
もちろんよ。
Of course. Want me to yell at you? No, Nero's yelling at me enough. I'm being yelled at more than enough. Of
ブローニャ
course.
ちゃん、しばらくここにいてもらってもいいかしら。
Bronya, please wait here. Bronya's lips curled slightly.
はい。二人の健闘を祈っています。
Oh, come on, Bronya. Don't look so upset. It's not you. Alright, I hope everything goes well. It's not you, Bronya. Wait, huh? Oh wait, I forgot Rosanna gambled it all. She gambled every last bit of it and won. And the two followed Dr. May to a quiet corner.
ここにしましょう。
Here.
知ってると思うけど、あなたたちのようなリング上の得意点を持つ律者は自分の意識をコアに保存できるのよね。
No, I don't. I didn't sign up for a fields trip today. No one signed my permission slip for this. You should know that Hershers with annular singularity. What? I'm assuming I know what that means, but I'm gonna double check. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. No, I don't want to get on the train. You can't make me. Singularities like yourself can store their consciousness in in their cores, right?
それってベルと、それとも昔の彼女みたいに？
No feels trip. Like Mr. Yang or her from the past.
似たような話を聞いたことがあるし、私自身も別の人格と体の主導権を争った経験がある。でも意識をコアに入れるなんてまだ試したことはないんだ。
I've heard of something similar. In fact, my consciousness once contended with another persona for control over my body. But to intentionally place a consciousness into a core, I've never done that before.
大丈夫。一方的に進めたりはしないから。
Don't worry, you won't be doing it alone this time.
二人とも律者なんだから。互いの心と体が十分に開かれた状態なら、相手の思想空間にたやすく入れるはず。
You are both Hershers as long as your bodies and minds are open. One can easily enter the other's
キア
thoughts.
ナ、体と心をリラックスさせて、ライデン・メイという人間の全てを感じなさい。
Kiana, you just have to relax your mind and body, feel everything about Raiden Mei.
そしてメイは、古の楽園に出入りした経験を生かして、自分の意識をキアナの体内に入れるようにするの。
In May, you'll have to use your experience of entering and leaving the Elysian realm to direct your consciousness into Kiana's
でも
body.
具体的にはどうすればいいのかしら。
But how exactly can I do
理
that?
論上はいろんな方法があるけど、
Theoretically, there are many ways to do it,
あな
but
たたちにとって最も成功率の高い方法を選ばせてもらうわ。
let me pick one that has the highest probability of success for you two.
こう、それからこうすればいいんだよね。
Why is the screen dark? Like this, then like this. That's all?
ええ、大して複雑じゃない。そうでしょ？
Yes, not so difficult, is it?
でも、これは本当に少しおかしいわね。
But this really feels a little odd.
楽にして、雑念を捨てるように。
Relax, don't think of anything unnecessary. I feel like something sussy is happening.
ああ、ごめんなさい。わかったわ。
Alright, I'm sorry.
謝らなくていいから。女の子同士だもの。心を落ち着かせて、入ることと受け入れることに集中すればいいわ。
No need to apologize. We're all girls. Keep your heart tranquil and focus on entering and receiving. Oh no. The narrator. What the? I love it when the narrator can only offer ... dots. God, it still blows my mind how tall Mei is. He's so tall. So lewd, the hand holding. I can't. It's too much. It's way too much for me. Yes. Wait. I need my glasses on so I can get a better look at this hand holding. Wait. I need to get a better look. Hello. Is that legal hand holding I see? Looks kind of illegal to me. Studies have shown people usually perceive time slower when they are fully concentrated on something simple and monotonous. For example, at this moment, only 3 minutes have passed, but these two are very anxious. For as time stretched, it showed that prolonged separation was the most important factor of what exhausted chemistry. Even if they still trust one another.
こんなに時間が経ってるのに、メイ先輩はもう私の思想空間に入ったのかな。
It's been a while. Has Mei entered my
どこ
thoughts?
か違和感があるような。
What the? No bonking! I didn't do anything! I haven't done nothing. Is something wrong? To check, Kiana added some pressure to her grip on May's hand. Her fingers remained soft and the temperature in her palm had
やっ
risen.
ぱり何も進んでないみたい。
I mean, I guess you could still doubt it and like not want that to be the case because they haven't like straight out said it. So it's still very much open to interpretation, but I'm going to say I like them together. I do ship this. I very much do. I love them. Of course, looks like we're still here. Kiana began to slow her breathing. To quiet her mind, she relied on the same sleep aid techniques of that famous insomniac.
思想空間に入る。思想空間に入る。思想空間に入る。
Yeah, but I know some people where like unless it's like said point blank in the story, they don't like to just assume. So like I understand. But for all of us who choose to believe, we eat good today. Into my thought space, into my thought space, into my thought space.
キアナちゃんは何をしてるの？
Kiana, what are you doing?
そんな風にされると余計集中しづらくなるわ。
She's making it harder to concentrate.
それとも反響が聞こえるのは私がすでにキアナちゃんの思想空間に入った証なの？
Or are the echoes just proof that I've already entered Kiana's thought space?
いや、まさかね。私ったら何を考えてるの？
How could it be? What was I thinking? May was troubled with wondering whether she ought to continue or not. They're both not concentrating. Come on, girls. An urge to speak up and ask was swelling in the back of her mind, but she has yet to
ごめ
realize.
んメイ先輩。もうブツブツ言わないから。
Ah, I'm sorry, May. I won't think it again. All of her hesitation and doubt became clear when their consciousness had connected.
私の考え事もキアナちゃんに知られたんでしょ？これでおあいこね。
You can see what I was just thinking, right? Well then, we'll just call it
で
even.
もそう考えると私たちはもうすぐ成功するってことかな。
At any rate, are we almost finished? Kiana's grip on May's hand subconsciously became tighter.
わからないわ。
I don't
でも
know,
もう少し楽にしてみて。
but can you relax?
昔のように自然にね。
Just go with the flow like before, alright?
昔のようにか。本当にメイ先輩にしか口にしない言葉だよ。
Oh. Beautiful.
二人の考えが触れ合い、一つの点に溶け合った瞬間、ふと浅い眠りのような軽やかさがやってきた。
At the moment where their thoughts finally touched, becoming one, an airiness set
ど
in.
ちらが先に心を動かしたのだろう。彼女たちは突如として空を飛び、
That's how
暖かい
procreation
風に
works.
吹かれた
Oh yeah.
That's
I'll
not
have to take
taco
notes
ni
about that. Hand holding equals babies. In unison, they both lifted into the air like paper kites in a warm
その
breeze.
時間は長いようで短い。
The moment seemed to last forever and end in the blink of an eye. Oh, the music too.
そして少女たちは同時に目を開けた。
The two opened their eyes together.
セイフレイヤ。彼女
Oh
た
no,
ち
we're
にとっ
back
て
at Saint
は
Freya
家のような場所だ。
on the bridge.
まさか最初の場所がここだなんて思わなかった。彼女たちはやっぱりいないんだね。
They aren't here anymore. No, not the music, please. I can't do this. She gazed a few feet in front of her, where there was now
キア
nothing.
ナちゃんは支配劇場にいた時に姫子先生に会ったのよね。
Kiana, you met Himiko sensei at the Theater of Domination,
う
right?
ん。プレイグジェムに記録された世界の中でね。
Right, in the world recorded by the Gym of
で
Haste.
もメイ先輩は相変わらず鋭いな。私が経験したことすぐにわかるんだね。
But you figure things out so quickly. You look like you can already guess what I've been
あの
through.
時ここで別れを告げたんだ。その後私は深淵の律者になった。
Back then, we had parted ways. I had become the Hersher of Flame Scion.
じゃあ今日学園に戻ったキアナちゃんはもう姫子先生の名に恥じないクラス代表になったのよね。
So, back on campus, you're a good class rep for Himiko sensei. Hmm?
考えもしなかったよ。クラス代表っていう言葉を背負う日が来るなんて。
I never expected someone would call me a class rep.
でもキアナちゃんにぴったり。そう思わない？それに
But it's spot on, isn't it? And
クラス代表のキアナちゃんにずっと授業をサボってた私の補習に付き合ってほしいと思ってるの。
I want to ask you to help me make up for my long absence, class rep.
こういう時はメイ先輩が昔教えてくれた言葉で答えるべきかな。
Times like this remind me of something you taught
確
me.
か率先励行。
Don't wait for someone else to do your job.
それはともかくとして、あの思い出はこの1年の間に起きたことの中で一番メイ先輩に聞いてもらいたい話でもあるから。
I want to tell you about a memory from that year.
じゃあクラス代表お願いね。
So, it's up to the class rep?
わかった。そうだね。どこから話せばいいのかな。
Alright then. Now, where should I begin? She closed her eyes, took a breath, and recounted it as calmly as she
あの
could.
日、彼女が最初にかけてくれた言葉は、
The first thing she said to me was,
久しぶりね、キアナ、だった。
Long time no see,
そう
Kiana.
だよね。長い間会ってなかったし。でも、姫子先生とメイ先輩、それからみんなと一緒にいた日々は、昨日のことのように感じるんだ。
We hadn't seen each other in a while, but when it comes to Himiko sensei, Mei, and the others, it always feels just like yesterday.
それと、結構変わったとも言われたよ。
And she also said, You've changed a lot.
その時こう思ったの。私が変わらなかったら悪いことは起こらなかったのかなって。なら私はブローニャたちの言ってたバカキアナのままでいたかった。
But I had always thought if giving up that change made all the bad things go away, I'd rather just go on being idiot Kiana, like Bronya says.
すごく幼稚だよね。そう思わないメイ先輩。
That kinda sounds childish now, huh, Mei?
でもその頃は本気でそう考えたし、現実離れした奇跡もたくさん想像したよ。
But
今
I
思い
used,
返せばそれは精神的に未熟な自我防衛だったのかもしれないね。
but I used to really I used to really think like that. About all sorts of fantasies. Maybe my immaturity was a defense mechanism.
人は永遠の別れを自ら語ろうとはしない。でも私は避けられないし語らないわけにもいかない。私は本物の空の律者。それは変えられない事実だから。
No one likes to talk about final goodbyes, but it can't be avoided. I am the Hersher of the Void, and nothing will change that.
心の準備はできてたんだ。でも短時間で納得して理性的に考えたり受け入れたりすることはできなかった。
But I already had expectations that I couldn't quickly realize. I had to look at it and accept it rationally.
それは誰だって同じよ、キアナちゃん。
When you put it like that, who isn't that way, Kiana?
姫子先生は一時的に連絡ができない状態だけど、世界のどこかで私たちを待ってる。彼女はただ虚数空間で眠っているだけなんだって。私たちもそう願ってたわ。
We all hope Himiko sensei has just lost touch with everyone, waiting somewhere, snoozing in an imaginary space.
だからその時姫子先生にも急に現れすぎたんじゃないかって聞かれたよ。
And then she'll ask me if she made her appearance too suddenly.
まだ心の準備ができてないんじゃないかって心配してくれたのね。
And she's afraid you're not mentally prepared.
うん。でもそういうことに対して本当の意味で準備をしてから向き合う人なんていないよね。むしろそれは永遠に逃げてることになるんだと思う。
Yeah, but who could prepare to face something like that? Then it just becomes a permanent escape.
だからその後不甲斐ないけど姫子先生の前で泣いちゃったんだ。
Oh, we were all crying, Kiana. We were all crying. So I couldn't help but cry in front of Himiko sensei. And I was really crying too.
でもそれも成長に必要不可欠な部分だよね。
But that's a part of growing up, right?
え、
Yeah.
そうね。
What she had just said, Kiana had probably told Bronya, the class president, and the principal. I'm not sad. I've grown up. I'm doing well. These are all things she said, and they were all true. But she couldn't help but feel her innocence had been lost to time. As Raiden Mays had once been.
メイ先輩、知ってる？
Did you know, May?
別れる前に姫子先生はしたいけどもう二度とできないことをたくさん教えてくれたの。
Before she left, Himiko sensei told me all the things she wanted to do, but never had the chance to.
その時私はようやく気づいたんだ。私たちの人生の中でどうでもいいように見えるものこそ大事な部分を占めてるんだって。
Then I realized how something seemingly insignificant can play such an important role in our
もし
lives.
かしたらそれこそが人生の中で最も価値のある部分なのかもしれないわね。
Maybe those are the most valuable parts of our lives.
そうだね。
Alright.
姫子先生曰く本当の聖フレイヤに戻って黒板に字を書いて部屋に戻ってもう一杯いただきたかった。
Himiko sensei said she wanted to go back to St. Freya, to write something on the blackboard again, and go back to her room to have a drink.
赤のドレスを着たかった。メイ先輩の手料理と委員長の作った麺料理が食べたかった。
She wanted to try on a red dress, have some of May's cooking, and the class president's egg noodles.
それと卒業して大人になった私たちを見守りたかったって。
She wanted to watch us graduate and grow up.
キアナちゃん。
Oh no, I'm gonna cry. No.
少し切ないけど力が湧いてくる。そうだよね。
It's a bit sad, but also pretty moving, isn't it? She winked at May and smiled as before.
やっぱり涙より笑顔を覚えているべきだよね。
It's better to look back at memories with a smile rather than tears.
だって人生から太陽が消えたと言って泣いてしまえば涙で星まで見えなくなるから。
After all, if you shed tears when you miss the sun, you also miss the stars.
それはタゴールの詩かしら。
Is that one of Tagore's poems?
うん。メイ先輩が気に入ったなら戻ったら貸すね。
Yep, if you like it, I can lend the book to you when we get back.
え、
Okay. Man.
そういえば少し前に似たようなことを言ってくれた人がいたの。過去と別れを告げるときは笑顔でってね。古の楽園、それはヨルムンガンド幹部の試練の地で記憶と記憶体で構築された世界だった。
Elysian Realm, it was the testing ground for World Serpent's agents. And a world constructed from memories and sins.
そこには委員長やケビン、そして最初に人類のために戦った律者を含めた全文明の13人のヒーローが眠っていた。その名も火を追う13英傑。
The 13 heroes of the previous era rested there, including Fua, Kevin, and the first Hersher who fought for humanity. They called themselves the 13 Flame Chasers.
私はそこで数ヶ月の間、崩壊の秘密を探り、律者として生きる意味を探してた。
For the past months, I've been seeking the Honkai's secrets and the purpose of being a Hersher there.
旅の終わりに求めていた答えを手に入れたけど、受け入れがたい別れと向き合わなければならなかった。
At the end of my journey, I got the answer I wanted, but had to face a farewell, I feared.
神職の律者を倒すために、記憶体である英傑は自ら犠牲になった。
To defeat the Hersher
彼
of
らは
corruption,
過去で私たちに人間性を残し、そして今、私の人生により多くの自信をくれた。
To defeat the Hersher of corruption, the Flame Chasers who had become Sims sacrificed themselves. They left all of us... How do you even pronounce that? That tears... No, I did tear up for the Himiko part. I'm almost positive that I'm probably going to tear up for this as well. I would not put it past me. They left all of us humaneness and brought more faith to my life today. Oh man, I'm stumbling. Drown the witch? No, don't drown me. I've already had so much water.
でも今の私の頭に残ってるのは、やっぱり悲しみよりも感動の方がずっと多かった。
But compared to sadness, it's the touching by heart that
あな
lasts.
たが覚えている限り、この物語は消えない。
Burn the witch!
それは
What the-
13英傑の中で最もみんなに愛さ
More
れてい
water.
るエリシアが教えてくれた言葉よ。
As long as you remember us, this story will never vanish. This is what Elysia, the most beloved of them, told me.
その物語は遺憾に満ちてるけど、だからこそ物語とそれが私にくれたものを忘れられないの。
I know what you're doing. Stop it. Why would you do this? It's a story full of regrets, but it's the regrets that make it, and everything it's given me unforgettable.
運命に押されず、時間に流されず、別れを恐れず、死から逃げず、終始一貫して自分の信じた未来に向かって突き進む。
Don't be pushed around by fate. Don't be swept along by time. Don't be fearful of parting. Don't run away from death. Go towards the future I believe in, no matter what.
ゴールに着いた時には、彼らの残した意志も、彼らが守ってきた美しさも、私たちのような後継者に受け継がれるはずだから。
Upon reaching the end, the will they left and the beauty they protected will be passed on to successors like us.
それが歴史のロマンというものなのかもしれないわね。
I guess this is the romance of history.
13英傑、いろんな物語を持つ人たちみたいだね。
The 13 Flame Chasers, they sound like people with stories.
ええ。キアナちゃんが聞きたいなら、彼らの物語をいくらでも教えるわ。
ここまで結構長く話したと思うんだけど、変わった現象なんて特にないみたい。
We've been talking for a while, but I haven't detected any anomalies
キア
here.
ナちゃんはほっとしたみたいね。
You seem relieved.
だって誰も精神の枷の正体を知らないし、もしここでわけのわからない敵と戦うことになったら、周りの環境も影響されるだろうし。
Yeah, nobody knows what a real spiritual restraint is. If we engage in combat for no good reason here, our surrounding will most likely be affected.
私のちょっとした市場だけど、聖フレイヤには私たちの記憶にある姿のまま変わらずにいてほしいんだ。
I know this sounds selfish, but I want Saint Freya to remain the way we remember it.
この道を歩くといろんなことを思い出しちゃうな。
そうね。あの頃放課後のチャイムが鳴ったら、キアナちゃんはいつも真っ先に教室から飛び出して、そしてその次に教室を出るのは大体私。わけも聞かされないままキアナちゃんによく引っ張られていたわね。
だってメイ先輩の料理があまりにも美味しかったんだもん。授業中も放課後になったら早く帰ってご飯を食べようって思ってたよ。
Why did your cooking have to be so delicious? I couldn't stop thinking about eating after school during early classes.
キアナちゃん、それって授業中にぼーっとしてたのは私のせいだって言いたいの？
Maybe just a little bit, May. Maybe just a little bit. Kiana, are you blaming your zoning out in class on
違う
me?
よ、私のお腹のせいだよ。
I'm blaming on my stomach.
ずっとグーグー鳴ってたからそうなっちゃったの。
It's all because it kept
そうい
growling.
えばあの頃のブローニャは冷たく見えたし、寮にすぐ帰りたいって感じじゃなかったけど。
Speaking of which, Bronya acted as if she couldn't care less about going back to the dorm.
本当はいつも前日にわざと理由をつけて私にメイ姉様の翌日の献立を聞いてたんだよ。
But she'd try to trick me into telling what May had cooked for us a day earlier every time.
そうだったのね。
You too.
メイ先輩、あの塀の向こうにあるレストラン街のことまだ覚えてる？
もちろんよ。
Are you a
What
witch?
the?
確か私が刀の修行につまず
Can
い
you
て
guess what's next?
練習のため
No.
に部屋にこもってた時、
I'm just enjoying the
キアナちゃ
moment.
んは私を連れ出して
This moment is
あ
so
そこのアイス
precious.
クリームやお菓子を食べさせてくれたのよね。機会があったらもう一度白桃味のプリンを食べたかったわ。
Peach
メイ先
pudding.
輩、どうしてキャラメルプリンとクレープの話を飛ばしたの？美味しくなかった？
キアナちゃんが選んだものは何でも美味しかったわよ。どうして白桃味の
Oh yeah.
話を先
Yeah.
にしたかという
What's
と、
the meaning?
実は今はやめておきましょう。
メイ先輩ったらもったいぶらないでよ。
キアナちゃんと違って、あれは私が初めて友達と交換しながら食べたお菓子だからよ。
気がついたら訓練場についてたね。
We've come to the training ground before we knew it.
精神の枷がおとなしくここで待っててくれたらいいのに。
It wouldn't be so bad if the spiritual restraint could just stay here.
残念ながら誰かさんと同じようにあまりおとなしくない生徒のようね。
Sadly, like someone here, it's not a compliant student.
ねえ先輩ってば。
確かあの頃のキアナちゃんはいつも前に出て最強のバルキリーになるって言ってたわよね。
I remember you loved showing off in front of me, yelling about becoming the strongest
でも
Valkyrie.
授業中は居眠りばかり。テストの復習もちゃんとしない。さらにゲーム機を持っていつも満点を取るブローニャちゃんのところに遊びに行くんだもの。
But you slept in class, and instead of studying for exams, you bought game consoles to Bronya, who had perfect
ス
scores.
トップストップ。ねえ先輩、どうして急にそんなことを話し始めるの？
Stop, May. Why are you bringing that all up all of a sudden?
それ以上話したらまたメイ先輩に耳をつねられちゃう。
You're getting to the part of tugging my ear.
あら、恥ずかしい？
You're feeling embarrassed? She tugged her ear for the first time in a long time.
メイ先輩、私はもう子供じゃないよ。
May, I'm not a kid
も
anymore.
ちろん。
Of course you're not.
今のキアナちゃんは私やブローニャちゃんがいろいろしなくてもちゃんと自分のすべきことをする。むしろ恐ろしいほど自覚してるんじゃないかしら。
Now you don't need my ear tugging or Bronia's reverse psychology to do what you're supposed to do. In fact, you're so self-motivated that it's a tad scary.
そこまでじゃないよ。デュランダルに比べたら私は緩いくらいだと思う。
Listen, not everyone can be on Durandal's level. No way, I'm a slacker compared to people like Durandal. That said, May's words easily stirred the web formed by her thoughts. When that web stopped wobbling, the thread of thought naturally stopped there. That's right. Kiana knew full well that day she wouldn't get around to discussing with May what they needed to talk about. After that thought, her mind fell into a deep silence, like a computer powering down. And yet her mind was working overtime to rebuild everything at a breakneck pace. Wait, no. Oh no. Of course we have to go here. Are we gonna talk this out? Are we gonna talk about this?
ここは
This is...
キアナちゃん、大丈夫？
Kiana? Are you alright?
今は大丈夫だよ。
Yeah, I'm fine now.
ならいいけど。
Good.
さっき急にキアナちゃんが人形みたいに無反応になったの。そして一面の暗闇に消えた聖フレイヤの代わりに千葉学園が現れた。
I'm interested to see what they talk about for this. They actually bring up that day. He had no reaction, like a dummy just now. After that, Saint Freya disappeared in a sea of darkness and was replaced by Chiba Academy. Unlike that day, there was no more thunders from the
て
sky.
っきり準備をする間があるのかと思ってたわ。例えば急に扉や光の輪が現れてそれに触れて次の空
Remember
間
when
に
we
行く
had
と
that
か。
one argument where I might or might not have beat the shit out of you and then disappeared? Yeah, I'm sorry. Initially, I thought that there would at least be time for preparation, such as a door, a ball of light appearing out of nowhere, and I'll only enter another space after touching
メイ
it.
先輩ってばゲームじゃないんだから。それとも今のって実はブローニャが乗り移っていったセリフだったりする？
May, this isn't a game, or have you been possessed by
ごめ
Bronya?
んなさい。今まで古の楽園で似たような経験をたくさんしてきたから発想にもそういう癖がついてたみたい。
Sorry, I experienced many things in the Elysian realms. I can't help but develop some cognitive inertia.
メイ先輩、どうして急にそんな真面目な話し方になってるの？
May, why are you speaking so monotonously?
まさか私たちがここにいるから？
Is it because we are here?
それは。
い
いえ、キアナちゃんの言う通りね。
No, you're right.
かつての私はここで起きたことを思い出すのが怖かった。
I was once afraid to recall what had happened here. An environment could greatly change and influence the people in it. Unlike in the previous thought space, she constantly hesitated over what to say, what to do, and what emotions to express. Silence surrounded them and separated the two with a comfortable distance.
精神の枷はここにはないみたいだね。
Spiritual restraint. Looks like this isn't the place.
私たちの他に何もないわね。
Yeah, there's nothing apart from
あの
us.
人をそっくり。
Just like that
違う
day.
ところもあるんだよ。
And there are differences too.
例えば周りの雰囲気とか？
For example, the atmosphere.
メイ先輩、見て。ここのフェンス、大きな穴があるよ。景色を見るのに便利だね。
May, look, there's a hole here in the metal net. Perfect for admiring the view.
でも、こんな大きい穴、どうやって作ったんだろう。
But such a large hole. How was it made?
それは
That. What the? No. Oh no. 1 second, let me go fix it. I'm sorry, Mori. I swear, I'm not scamming. I promise. It worked earlier. Hello? Twitch? Oh no. Oh no, it's not responding. It's dead. I didn't scam. I'll refund it. I'll refund. Maybe? I feel like Twitch is going through something right now. Why doesn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It does not want to work. I may have to exit out. No, there it goes. Okay. Woo! Crisis averted. Wait, I gotta close it. There we go. Meow. See it? Yeah, it works. It works. What?
多分私がキアナちゃんを吹っ飛ばした時にできたものだと思う。
Yeah, Kiana, I'm pretty sure you went through that said fence. About that. That's probably from when I struck you down.
なるほど。道理で全然覚えてなかったんだ。
I see. That's why I don't remember.
でも、これのおかげで、千葉学園の展望台のランクがまた上がったんじゃない？余すところなく見渡せるっていう意味で。
But it gives Chiba Academy's observation deck a higher star rating, doesn't it? I mean, it's such a panoramic view.
ええ、キアナちゃんらしい考え方ね。
I love you, Kiana. Yeah, that's really how Kiana thinks.
はあ、ここは見晴らしがいいだけじゃなくて、気持ちいい風も吹いてるね。
Also, how's Mori today? How you doing? Oh, the view's not the only thing that's good. The wind feels so comfortable here.
残念ながら、当時の私たちには、この景色を楽しむほどの余裕はなかったわ。
What a pity that back then, we weren't in the mind to admire all these.
じゃあ、一気に目に焼き付けていこう。次の空間転換は、すぐには起こらないと思うから。
Then let's make up for that all at once. I don't think we'll have the next space will change for a while.
私の考えが正しければ、そういった転換は私の感情の波と関係があるんだと思う。感情そのものか、それとも波の強さ次第なのかはわからないけど。
If I'm not wrong, these changes are associated with my emotional fluctuations. But I'm not sure if it's related to my emotions or the magnitude of fluctuations.
構わないわ。キアナちゃんの思想空間にいる以上、成り行きに任せるのが一番いい方法なのかもしれないわね。
It's alright, since we're in your thought space, playing by ear may be the best way. Yep. After that, they spoke no further and simply gazed into the distance together. Normally, most people would prefer to avoid silence between conversations, as if it were a pair of scissors that would snip the friendship apart. Conversations would lose their meaning after too much silence. But for them, some silence ironically helped to merge their thoughts and experience each other's emotions.
メイ先輩。なんでもない。急に呼びたくなっただけだから。
Nothing. I just wanted to say your name.
じゃあ、キアナちゃん。
They're so cute.
実はあの日のことだけど、最初はメイ先輩に伝えられなかったことがたくさんあるって思ってたんだ。
Actually, that day, I initially thought that I had many things that I didn't manage to tell
だけ
you.
ど、ある日何かを伝えるという問題じゃないってふと気づいたの。だって私の考えなんてメイ先輩がさせないわけないでしょ。
But after that, I suddenly realized that it's not about saying something. Because there's no way that May wouldn't know what I was thinking.
逆の場合でも同じでしょうね。
It's the same for me
ヨル
too.
ムンガンドに入ったばかりの頃は、ほぼ毎晩眠れなかったわ。
When I first arrived at the World Serpent, I could barely sleep at all.
眠れない理由は分かってるのに、解決できなかった。だからそれからは、その時間を考えることに使ったの。
I knew why, but I couldn't do anything about it. I used that time to reflect.
当時一番考えたのは、起こるべきじゃなかったあの戦いを避ける方法だった。
What I thought about the most was how we could have avoided that unnecessary fight.
例えば、二人とも落ち着いて話すべきだったんじゃないか、とか。
For example, if we had talked to each other calmly.
でも、どうしても最善の答えは見つからなかったの。
But in the end, I couldn't find the best possible
だって、
solution.
私を引き止めたいキアナちゃんも、キアナちゃんを助けたい私も、どちらも間違っていなかったから。
You wanted me to stay, and I wanted to save you. Neither of us were wrong.
間違いがない以上、言葉で相手を説得するのは難しい。
Since neither was wrong, it'd be hard to convince each other with mere words.
間違いがない以上、積極的な行動に出た私たちを止めることはできない。あれは避けられない出来事だったのよ。
Since neither was wrong, it was inevitable for us to have taken some extreme measures.
そうだね。もしかしたらそれが成長なのかもしれないね。
Perhaps this is growth.
今の私たちは当時と変わらない信念を持ってるけど、お互いを説得する必要はとっくになくなってる。
Now, we still hold the same beliefs, but we don't need to persuade each other anymore.
その違いは些細なものなのかもしれないけど、
Maybe this difference is a form of propriety?
パプリカカレーを食べた時や研究室にいた時に今日みたいに心を開くことができてたら、
If we could
多く
open
の
up
紆余曲折もそんなに苦しまずに乗り越えられたんだろうね。
if we could open up our hearts like we did back or if we could open up our hearts like we did now, back when we were having sweet pepper curry, when we were in Arc City, at least those discourses would have been less agonizing.
でも逆に考えると、もしあの時の衝突がなかったら成長できなかったし、 今の私たちになることもなかったんだよね。
But on the contrary, if not for that impulse, maybe we wouldn't have experienced this growth or matured to who we are today. That's exactly what I'm thinking. You two needed that, even if it hurt, to mature to what you are now.
つまりキアナちゃんの結論としては、あの時喧嘩した甲斐があったってことかしら。
So your conclusion is that our fight was worth
ねえ
it.
先輩、校内で暴力を振るうのはダメだよ。私たちは
Hi.
枕投げ大会みたいなやり方で解決するべきだと思うんだ。
May, you shouldn't use violence in school. We should resolve this with a pillow fight. What? Down the corp taxes. Thank
Pay
you,
your
thank you.
charm corp taxes.
二人は笑った。
The two laughed
目が合
knowingly.
った瞬間、彼女たちははっきりと感じる。かつて二人の間にあった形のない壁。
Yeah, you can't forget to pay those. Those are important. As they looked at each other, they clearly felt the intangible wall that once separated
そ
them.
の最後の瓦礫も笑い声とともに消えていった。
The last of it had finally disappeared along with their laughters.
メイ先輩、
ん？
知ってると思うけど、ヘリオスに戻ったばかりの頃の私は、多くのことや決めたことを誰かに話さずに心の奥に隠したり、一人で行動したりしてた。
Back when I had just returned to Helios, there were lots of things I said, decisions I made that I buried deep in my heart and did
その
alone.
たくさんの誰かの中で、一番共有したくない、する勇気がない相手は、メイ先輩だった。それは、私たちが離れ離れになった理由でもあった。
And of all the others, you were the one I was most unwilling to share with, and that led to us splitting up. She suddenly stopped talking, as though an invisible gag had been placed over her mouth. After going over the words in her head, she began to speak
わかっ
again.
てるの。私のことになると、メイ先輩の感情の波は、他の人たちの時よりずっと大きくなるって。
I know your mood can change a lot when facing the same issues I
でも
face.
メイ先輩はそれを見せずに、ただ私の全てを包み込んで、受け入れて、そして必要な時に導いて、助けてくれた。
But
初
you
めて
were-
会った時から、ずっと。
But you rarely show it. Instead, you've always accepted me quietly and given me guidance whenever I need, from the first day we met until now.
美しい世界のために戦う。それは私の信念で、姫子先生との約束でもある。
Fight for all that is beautiful in the world. This is my mission. And my promise to Himiko.
そして私にとって、メイ先輩は、その美しさの中で、
Oh.
最も特別な存在。
And in my heart, you're the most special part of all the beautiful things in the world.
特別だからこそ、私や世界よりも、メイ先輩自身のことを、
That's why I hope you can care about yourself
もっ
more.
と大切にしてほしい。
Oh my god, you got... Wait! I had 6 tickets and I used 1 just to have exactly 10, and I got Alice? Oh my god, what luck is that? Congratulations! Man, that's crazy luck. Now you're free to save for future units. That's why I hope you can care about yourself more than me or the world. She was slightly relieved after saying this. She could never forget the words once said to her. You are more important than the world. And she had been waiting for an opportunity to respond. Not that she needed to, but she wanted to. She knew if she spoke her mind, it wouldn't be the answer May wanted to hear the most. But at this moment, she still wanted to let May know how she felt in this
メ
way.
イ先輩。それで、今はどう思ってるの？
So, what are your thoughts right now, May? She took a moment to rehearse what she would say in her
多
head.
分人の思考と行動は多くの場面で矛盾するものなんだと思うの。だって世界は私たちに最も理想的な結果を選ばせてくれるとは限らないでしょ。
I believe more often than not, what we do is in contradiction to what we think. The world doesn't always allow us to choose what we want the
だ
most.
からもし私が少し先の未来で自分たちの運命を変えるような選択をもう一度突きつけられたとしたら、
Maybe in the near future, I might be faced with another hard decision that could decide our fate.
今の私はあの時のように何の躊躇もなく答えることなんてできないと思う。
When it happens, I might not be as steadfast as
多
before.
分迷い、考え、いろいろ考慮するんでしょうね。
I might hesitate and think long and
それは
hard.
きっとキアナちゃんと一緒にいることで私の中の世界の重みがどんどん成長してるから。
Because the weight of everything in the world is also changing as we move forward
でも結
together.
局のところそんな風に私が世界を好きになるきっかけをくれた人は
But the bottom line is, the person who restored my faith in the world and convinced me there is still things worth fighting
キアナ
for
ちゃん、あなたなのよ。
is you, Kiana. Kiana didn't know what to say. A few seconds later, she finally came up with the most official reply she could think
ありが
of.
とうメイ先輩。
Thank you, May.
私もメイ先輩が同じくらい大事だよ。
You are equally important to me too.
私すごく嬉しいんだ。
I'm happy to hear that. Kiana felt greatly relieved, and the web of thoughts started to dance. Before she realized, the view had shifted again. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Okay, before we continue on, I need to run to the restroom real quick. Quick bathroom break. Let me find my BRB. Quick bathroom break. Let me get Mobius. We'll throw up some drunk Mobius. Let me go find her. Me and Mobius. Our wife. The bestest. Alright, I'll be right back.
Mommy? Sorry.
I'm back. Made it back. I had to fight with Riku to wash my hands. He is the guardian of the sink. Okay, goodbye, Mobius. Alright, back to our cuties. God, I love them so much. I'm so happy for this section.
あ、また変わったね。
Huh, the world has changed again. Kiana looked around
で
her.
もここはどこだろう。長空市に見えるけど。
But what is this place? Looks like Nagazora only.
もしかしたら私の記憶かもしれないわ。
Kiana wasn't here for this part. So this has to be May's. Maybe this is my
ここは
memory.
キアナちゃんの思想空間だけど、中にいる私の影響を少し受けてるよね。
It could be my presence has had an impact on the mind space centered around you.
覚えてる？キアナちゃんがベナレスに乗って長空市の虚数特異点を閉じようとした時、虚数の造物の襲撃を受けたでしょ？
Remember, when you tried to shut down the imaginary singularity in Nagazora riding binaries? You were attacked by imaginary
こ
constructs.
こはベナレスが落ちた場所よ。キアナちゃんを追いかけた私を守るために、彼女が代わりに巨樹の残骸の一撃を受けてくれたの。
And this is where Benares fell. Trying to protect me, who was chasing you, she took a fatal blow from the husk.
その後、彼女の意識は完全に消えたわ。
And that's when her awareness scattered.
やっぱりそういうことだったんだ。
So,
だからクリカラが生まれたんだね。
this is how Kurikara came to be.
ベナレス。ううん。ベラって呼んだ方がいいかも。
Benares. No, better call her Bella. Oh, Bella. Is there a new Hoyo game? I think I saw an ad. Are you going to play it? Oh, ZZZ. I don't think I'm going to play ZZZ. At least at the moment, I think it's going to be a no, just because I have a lot of gachas I'm juggling right now. I mean, it may not be a lot to some people, but I think like 4 is my limit of being able to juggle, and I'm not quite sure on the gameplay yet. The characters look really good though. So I may keep up to date with just like the story, but I don't think I'm gonna like stream or play it like hardcore.
空の律者と対峙した時、ベラには何度も
I
助
may
けら
just
れ
try
た
to
んだ。
catch the story, watch someone
彼
stream
女がい
it.
なかったらトラウマを克服して
Because the current
空の
characters that
律者
they've
に
showed
勝つこ
so
とな
far
んて
look
できな
really,
かった
really
と思う。
good. When finding the Hersher of the Void, Bella stood on my side many times. Without her help, I couldn't have conquered my inner demon and defeated the Hersher of the Void.
でも
I'm actually not
最
sure
後
when
は
it
律者コアに残る
actually
幻影として
comes out. I think
召
it's
喚者と
soon
一緒に
though.
消えちゃった。
I think it is. But as an illusion in the Hersher core, she was gone along with her
ベ
summoner.
ラにはありがとうって
You gonna give
伝
it a
えたか
shot?
ったな。
Hey, you might as well give it a shot. You never know, you might like it. Yeah, worth a shot and trying it out. Maybe you'll like it. It doesn't, I mean, I don't think it looks too bad, but I just have so much going on, and I don't know if I'm really interested in picking up another game right now. I'm struggle busting the way it is. I owe her a thank you.
私もよ。
Me
今
too.
思い返してみれば、シンプルな理由で助けてくれたのかもしれないわね。
Looking back
あなた
now,
を悲しませたくなかったのか、もしくはシーリンの面影を感じたか。
looking back now, she saved me for very simple reasons. I was your friend, and she knew you'd be sad if I got hurt. Or it could be because we both reminded her of Siren.
うん。ベラ、彼女の善と悪は素朴だった。だからこそ 片
such
方
a
の
good
存在だけで
girl.
彼女を定義してしまうと少し不公平だよね。
Bella, you did everything for simple reasons, and that's why it wouldn't be fair to judge you for anything particular she
視
did.
点を世界の外側に移せばきっと絶対の悪も完全な善も存在しないんだと思う。
From an outsider's point of view, there's no absolute evil nor pure good.
ベラとシーリンが崩壊の奴隷運命の囚人だったようにヨルムンガンドもしくはケビン彼らも同じなんじゃないのかな。
We can say both Bella and Sirin were slaves of Honkai and prisoners of fate, and perhaps the same can also be said for World Serpent and Kevin.
成婚計画が永遠の夢を意味するなら世界中の人々を運命の囚人にするのと同じ。しかももしかしたらそれよりも最悪なことになりかねない。
If Project Stigma means to bring an everlasting dreamland, it's no different from making everyone in the world a prisoner of fate, or even worse. Kiana clenched her hands. Being held prisoner in a dream space built by someone else, Kiana was no stranger to such an experience. She knew exactly how terrible it felt.
ヨルムンガンドは運命から人類を解放するって言ってるわ。
I like Nikkei, but I like big games too and all. I just played Nikkei right now. I tried Azure Lane and didn't really like it. I tried Azure Lane when it first came out. I'm sure it's drastically different now, but I wasn't a huge fan of the gameplay. If you like bigger games, like bigger gacha games, the Hoyo games are probably right up your alley then. Wuthering Waves is also probably going to be one of those as well. Nikkei can be a big game depending on if you're doing everything and like caught up. If you're doing like union raids, solo raids, and co-op, like there's always something to be doing, but it's not quite the same as like obviously Star Rail or Genshin and stuff like that. It's definitely smaller in that aspect. But I would give CZZ a try then, because you may end up liking it. As an organization, World Serpent claims their mission is to help humanity break free from its miserable
で
fate.
も結果的には火を追うがの暗部を受け継ぎ一般人の運命を無視し文明を崇拝しながら命を軽視してる。
But when we look at the outcome as the continuation of the dark side of the moth, it has never cared about the fate of common people. Only civilization matters to it.
例えるなら仮に私たちの目の前に階段が存在するとしましょう。
Suppose we're all faced with the
階段の
ladder.
上にたどり着けば崩壊と戦える。天命とネゲントロピーの争いの数々は一歩一歩登っていく過程で生じたもの。
Ascend to the top and we can confront Honkai face to face. The bitter feud between Schicksal and Anti-Entropy was created on the way up.
でもヨルムンガンドの場合全文明から受け継いだ知識と技術でトゲまみれの階段とそこに這いつくばる人々を無視し飛行船に乗って答えを見つけようとしてる。
And World Serpent. It tries to take a shortcut using knowledge and tech from the previous era, while ignoring the thorny ladder and the suffering mess. Oh, you mean in Impact Third, what I'm playing right now? The combats is a lot of fun, especially with some of the newer units that have come out. It can be a lot of fun. And also the Elysian Realm gives them a new twist on their combat, which is a lot of fun as well. So you may really like it. I mean, the story's good, so I'll always recommend it for the story, but if you're not into big long stories, then you're in for a lot of work. But the combat is really good as well. I enjoy it at least.
蛇の目には頂上しか見えてない。だからこそ階段で必死にあがく一般人はチリアクタも同然で それらに目を向けたりしないんでしょうね。
Its eyes are always fixed on the top, and that's why it never pays any attention to the people struggling to inch upward.
なら私たちにできることもシンプルだよね。トゲだらけの道を一緒に切り開いて幸せを目指す美しい道をみんな
That's
に見せる
totally
の。
a Kiana answer. So, what we should do seems clear now. We will cut the thorns and clear the path with everyone. You're
今日
right.
現状から見れば、ヨルムンガンドと私たちの間には大きな分岐が存在してる。私たちはこれから彼らを超えるより良い答えを導き出さなければならない。
It's evident that we have major differences with World Serpent when it comes to how to defeat Honkai. The challenge for us is to find a better solution than theirs.
難しい問題だね。でも
To find a
そ
better
れもす
solution
ごい挑戦なんだ
and
と思う。
fast. You really don't have time to think about it either. Like, they gotta come up with a solution so fast. It's a tough challenge, but a worthy
ヨ
one.
ルムンガンドが終焉を超え未来へ飛び込むことができると信じてるなら、なおさら私たちにだってできるはずだよ。
World Serpent believes it can go beyond finality to reach the future. Who says we can't do better?
そうね。
Where there's a will, there's a way. May lowered her eyes and touched her blade. As if alive, the handle became warm and glowed red faintly.
そうよね、ベラ。
You agree too, right, Bella?
メイ先輩、気をつけて。
May, watch out! The conversation was suddenly interrupted by a huge blade dropping from the sky. Reminded by Kiana, May drew her blade. She knew clearly that was their goal. She knew clearly that was their goal coming here. The real spiritual restraint. Oh god, you again?
こうして肩を並べて戦うのは
I
久し
had
ぶ
my
りね。
controller down.
でもちょっと体を動かせばすぐに昔の感覚をつかめるよ。
That's what I get for setting my controller
私
on
た
the
ちってやっぱり
table.
最高のパートナーだよね。
もちろんよ。
メイ先輩、
Oh,
私たちはここで倒れるわけにはいかない。
Wait, do I have,
13
like,
英
an
傑たちの
endless?
こともまだ教えてもらってないしね。嫌な
そうね。タゴールの刺繍もまだ借りてないわ。
私のメイ先輩は昔同じことが何度あってもキアナちゃんの失った武器は
yeah.
私が
I
作り
was
直
not
すって言っ
prepared
て
for
くれ
this
たよね。
fight.
でも本当はメイ先輩こそが私にとってもう半分の武器だと思うの。
なら、私にとってのキアナちゃんも同じよ。
It doesn't help that, like, I keep trying to hit Ua's attack button, and that's definitely not the button.
最後の瞬間まで戦い続ける。
影武士瞬戦。
キアナのターン。私の番、文句はないよね。キアナのターン。私の番、文句はない。私の番、戦勝の一撃。
Oh, no!
私の番、文句はない。
Okay, one.
私の番、文句はないよね。私の番。私の番、文句はないよね。私の番、文句は。キアナのターン。私の番、文句はないよね。
Oh,
私の番、文句はないよ
okay,
ね。
unlike the one in story, it's not giving me any health.
キアナのターン。
He one-shot me. What the fuck? Sir, stop being a race car for like 1 second, please. Oh! Didn't see that one. That's a great start. Oh god, I have to do this again. What do you mean leave it to you? Okay, there we go. That should be the end of it. Oh, they both got their outfits. Your Herrscher powers seem to have come back. So have yours. Me? Not exactly. But anyway, it's much better than when I first came here. Project Sigma is so overrated. She moved her body around and felt strength running through. Even her reflexes improved. But I should say it wouldn't have been this easy without you. And we couldn't have done it without Bronya and the Herrscher of Sentience and Dr. May. You haven't changed at all. Speaking of, May stopped abruptly. Where May looked and where the imaginary construct vanished, a mass of light emerged. Looks like that's the exit of the mind space. So that's what you were anticipating. I wouldn't say I was anticipating. I'd like to stay with you for a little bit longer here. Me too. After all, it won't be easy for us to be with each other like this once we get out. They stood by the light for long and didn't step ahead. Behind the exit were unknown challenges and imminent crises. Just like the last time, the clock would start to tick the second they left. They needed to break the restraints Project Sigma put on the Herrschers first, and then confront Kevin Kaslana, and maybe the finality lurking behind him too. No, we reconcile. We forgive here. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. And a lot more after that. So, it's time to say goodbye now. After seconds of silence, someone moved. She took the hand of the other and said something she had rehearsed in her heart time and again. Oh, my heart. They're so freaking cute. I love them. I love them so much. What does it feel like to fall from a dream? This time, Kiana got a new answer. Lewd, yeah, hand-holding that's so much. No, don't ban me. I'm sorry. I know hand holding's a lot. This time, Kiana got a new answer. The warm touch of a close one. Her sense of touch came back to her first. Coming back from the mind space, the first thing Kiana felt was her hands and May's. Then her sense of smell. On the moon surface, in the dry artificial air, May's fragrance was so special. No, don't come for me, Twitch, please. I swear. It was just normal hand holding, nothing lewd about it. And then her hearing. After a moment of silence, the two girls burst into laughter at the same time. A lot would be happening on screen. Oh no.
なんだか不思議な体験だったね。すごく長い時間が経ったような気分だよ。
Such a special experience. Felt like we were in there for a long time.
私はとても短く感じたわ。まるで夢を見てるような感覚だった。
I think it was too short. Just the length of a dream. The dream they had both dreamed of countless
けど、
nights.
夢じゃないよ。
Only it wasn't a dream.
少なくとも今回は、これからは夢じゃない。
At least this time, from now on, it's not a dream anymore.
そうね。あんな夢はもう必要ない。
Yeah, our future is not in the dream anymore.
私たちには一緒に未来を作る時間が十分にある。
We have enough time to make it come true.
でしょ？よし、さっさと全部片付けて日常生活を満喫しないと。最近はデュランダルに見張られてて、もう1ヶ月もみんなと一緒にアイスを食べてないんだよ。
And after that, we'll have plenty of time to enjoy life. Durandal is watching me closely, and I haven't had ice cream for a month.
そこまで追い詰めるなんて、デュランダルさんもすごいわね。けど、
She's doing the right thing, but
今のやる気を見る限り、力は完全に回復したんでしょ。
look at you. Obviously, your power has fully
も
restored.
ちろん、ティアナ・カスラナはただいま絶好調。
Of course, this is me at my best.
今はもう最高潮って感じ。
See? I couldn't feel
メイ
better.
先輩はどう？どのくらい回復した？
How about you, May?
感覚から察するに、少なくとも半分くらいは戻ってるわ。
Damn, only half?
けど、
It feels like at least half of my strength is back. But she lifted her hand and put it down quietly. Kirikara didn't answer her call like it had always done.
そうね。私は思想空間に入った側だから、戦闘力を完全には回復できていないわ。
As the invader of the mind space, I'm yet to recover my full combat capacity.
メイ先輩は不調なの？
That's disappointing. I mean, May at half strength is probably still very terrifying.
じゃあこのキアナが騎士になってメイ姫を守ってみせる。
Well then, from now on, Kiana the knight will protect May the princess. Oh my god. The role reversal.
確かに、その方が効率的ね。じゃあ、前線の支援は指揮の律者に任せましょう。
Makes sense, and we'd better let the Hersher of Sentience support at the front line.
メイ先輩、冗談だってば。
May, I was kidding.
メイ先輩と私は以心伝心だし、全力を出せなくたって私にとっては頼れるかけがえのないパートナーだよ。
We're the best team ever, even when you're not 100% yourself.
それにさっき一緒に戦えて本当に嬉しかったんだ。
And I'm really happy to fight by your side.
私もよ。
So am I.
それで次はメイ博士が話してたようにもう一体の巨樹の残骸を倒すんだよね。
Next, just as Dr. May said, we're going up against another husk.
そういえば、彼女たちはどこにいるのかしら。
Speaking of it, where are they? It wasn't until now that the two took their eyes off each other and started to look at the surrounding. Maybe it was to help them immerse themselves in the mind space, or maybe it was to avoid embarrassment. Anyway, Dr. May was not there to guide them.
もう出発したんじゃないかな。とりあえず予定ポイントの近くまで行ってみよう。
Maybe they've moved out? Anyway, let's go to the agreed location first.
ブローニャ。
Wait, did you guys... She's right there. How did you guys miss her? Did she just, like, suddenly appear there? Or has she been watching the whole time? Bronia's like, what the... Come on. We have shit to do. Oh, poor Bronya. Wait, have I made it out of chapter 32? Am I on 33 now? I think they were just way too distracted with each other. Only eyes for each other. Almost? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I feel like we're not quite done with this. Hi, Bronya. Hey, are you guys done?
お待たせ、ブローニャ。
Yep. Thanks for waiting, Bronya.
目立った進捗があったなら待った甲斐がありますね。
For such a celebratory progress, Bronya's wait was worthwhile.
キアナ、調子はどうですか？巨樹の残骸と戦う準備はできましたか？
How do you feel, Kiana? Ready to take on the husk?
もちろん。今以上に元気な時なんてないってくらいだよ。
Of course, I've never been more ready.
なんて冗談冗談。実はあとちょっとなんだ。
Just kidding. Actually, I'm missing
あと
something.
ちょっと。
Missing
メイ
something?
先輩だけじゃまだ足りないの。私たちにはブローニャの頭脳も必要。
Of course, simply relying on May isn't enough. We still need Bronya's wisdom.
確かにそうですね。正直、そちらの方がブローニャが得意としている分野です。
You're right. Frankly speaking, that's Bronya's forte. Bronya laughed. Actually, this was another reason that they both coincidentally chose to let May break Kiana's psychological shackles. For the Hersher of Reason, who represented civilization, the ease of replication relied on her understanding of the item. When it came to simple support skills, using 1/10 of her powers would be enough. In fact, for the predecessor Welt Yang, in his life as a Hersher, his sync rate with his core was never above half. Of course, as everyone knew, that didn't stop him from becoming a hero.
そうだね。それに誰であっても知識と判断力は重要な武器になる。
Yeah, and knowledge and judgment are the strongest weapons for
だから
everyone.
これからもよろしくね。私たちの最強のブレーン。
So, please guide me along our smartest mind.
ええ、もちろんです。ブローニャはみんなをがっかりさせたりしませんから。
Of course, Bronya won't let you
あ、
down.
そういえば。
That reminds me.
どうしたのブローニャちゃん。
What's wrong, Bronya?
少し遅れてしまいましたが。
Although this is late, but...
おかえりなさい、キアナ。
Oh, welcome back,
お
Kiana.
かえりなさい、メイ姉さん。
Welcome back, May. Clap, clap. The two crisp sounds of applause seemingly brought everything back to the past. Oh. Wait, time to say goodbye. Talk to Dr. May. Wait, Cinti, what are you doing down here? Why are you down here? Standing beneath the ruined walls, May seemed to have become one with the dead, silent environment. After sending May into Kiana's mind space, she had been standing there, not moving an inch.
目の前の景色を調べましょうか。
Doctor, need me to investigate the
初歩
environment?
的な分析では、こちらの光景は以前と比べて何の変わりもないようですが。
According to my preliminary analysis, the environment hasn't changed at
ありが
all.
とうプロメテウス。けどその必要はないわ。 私はこの目に映るすべてを覚えておきたいだけなの。
Thank you, Prometheus, but that won't be necessary. I'd like to take in everything with my own eyes. At this moment, the cold and emotionless May finally began to notice the view around her and exude something similar to fondness.
それらを記憶したところで長くは持ちません。
Even if you keep the view in your memory, it won't last for long.
プロメテウス、それって私に向けて愚痴をこぼしているのかしら？
Prometheus, are you complaining?
博士、私はデータの演算効率を優先して設計されましたから、感情モジュールのスペックはそう高くはありません。
Doctor, to improve computing efficiency, my emotion modules weren't fully
愚痴で
installed.
はなく、単に客観的事実を話したに過ぎません。
I wasn't complaining. I was stating a fact.
17号、私としてはあなたの主観的な感想が聞きたいわ。
But I expect more of an opinion rather than a fact from you, number 17.
あら、戻ってきたのね。
Ah, they're back. The three came before May and didn't know what to say.
もう準備ができたの？なら、そろそろお別れの時ね。
So, you're ready. Guess it's time to say goodbye to each other.
ねえ博士、世界の泡から抜け出す時、もしかしたら私たちの奇跡が一瞬の間だけ得意点を残すかもしれない。
Dr. May,
役に立つかどうかはわからないけど、
the moment we leave the bubble universe, we may leave behind a fleeting singularity. There's no guarantee,
も
but
しその隙をつかみ、自身の存在のあり方を再調整すれば、固有世界で存在を維持できるかもしれません。
if we could seize the opportunity and reshape your form of existence, there might be a way to keep your extent in the proper world.
仮説が多すぎるけれど、その推測自体に問題はないわ。
It's too much of a hypothesis.
でも、その状況を現実にしたいのなら、私たちはとてつもない幸運をつかむ必要があるでしょうね。
If we really mean to make it come true, we'd need extraordinary luck.
正確に言えば、その手段を使ったメイ博士が成功する確率は、不確定性原理で決まる定数に近いのです。
To be precise, for Dr. May, the probability of success using this method is close to the constant determined by the uncertainty principle. Oh no. We love to hear it. That's awesome. Best news ever.
つまり、10のマイナス30乗より低い。
I mean, where we live, so many cities have road repairs, it's not even funny. Which is about the negative 34th power of 10.
プランク定数ですか？それはつまり。
The Planck constant. That's to say,
別に驚くことはないわ。世界を欺くのなら、危ない
I mean,
橋を
half
渡
of
る
our
しかない
state's
の。
capital of their major roadway is under repair right now. It's only natural. To deceive the world, we must accept unfavorable odds.
式の律者が教えてくれたの。あなたたちも知ってるはずよ。前回それを成し遂げたのは、いわゆるオットー主教。
Okay, listen. I believe in being lucky, but being lucky and being Otto seems like two different things. Oh, you're fine, Ivy. No need to apologize. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. In the story the Hersher of Sentience told me, this Schicksal Overseer, who did something
ど
similar,
んな状況で世界を欺き、そしてどんな代価を差し出したのか。
a very, very high price. You know very clearly how much trouble he went through, and how high a price he paid. She didn't go on. If time permitted, she'd like to talk more with these promising young minds. But as a shadow from the past, and the one who initiated Project Stigma, she knew better than anyone the importance of
気にする
time.
必要はないわ。あなたたちが現れなくったって、私の体も、この世界の泡も、 時間が流れ始めたら長くは持たない。
No need to feel guilty. Even if you didn't show up, neither my body nor this bubble universe can hold for long. As soon as time begins to
5
flow,
万年に比べれば4時間と40日間なんてそう変わりはありません。
compared to 50,000 years, the difference between 4 days or 40 days is almost negligible.
だからお互いにきっぱりとさようならを言いましょう。しきちゃんみたいに。
Repave that road? Oh my god. Maybe we need that. So let us say goodbye and be on our way, just like Senti did.
式の律者は
I'm very slow progressing on Wua. I'm getting there.
最初からあっさりと私の選択を受け入れてくれたわ。もちろん少し感情的な言葉を混ぜ合わせていたけれど。
Oh, okay, Senti. She has respected my choice from the very beginning. Of course, her words were emotional.
想定外だったわ。こういう世界で不和と記憶を分け合った律者があんなにも面白い性格をしてるなんて。
I wish you could have
あな
met
たたち
her.
の時代の不和とも会ってみたかったわね。
I wish Hua was here. Never thought the Hersher sharing Hua's memory in the proper world would have such an interesting character. Makes me want to meet your Hua even
けど
more.
大丈夫。あなたたちが代わりに挨拶してくれるのよね。
But it matters not, because you'd say hello to her for me, right?
メイ、そんな顔をしないで。だってあなたはすでに古の楽園の終わりを受け入れてるはずよ。
May, don't be like this. You once accepted the end of the Elysian realm, right?
どうしてそのことを。
How did you?
見えるのよ。エリシアがあなたに残した印が。
Because I see marks left by Elysia on you.
だから信じてるの。火を追うがの意志を受け継いだものなら、私たち一人一人の行いにはそれぞれの意味があったことを理解してくれていると。
I believe in you, as the successor of the Moth's will. You know what everyone did wouldn't be in vain.
あなた自身のことも信じてる。私がケビンを信じてるようにね。
I have faith in you, just like I have faith in Kevin.
私はただ、最近見届けた別れがあまりにも多すぎると思ってただけよ。
I just feel I've seen a lot of departures lately.
けど、別れには意味がある。そうでしょ？
Mid-boss fight? Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. But they're worthwhile, right?
火を追うが。組織にそんな名前をつけた頃は、多分思いもしなかったはずよ。火を追いかけるがよりも、道を照らしてくれる火の方が彼らに向いてるって。
When they named the organization the Moths, it probably didn't occur to them that compared to the flame-chasing moths, they were more like the flames keeping the path lit.
そう思うと、メビウスは本当に素敵な名前をつけてくれたわね。
Ah, Mobius. It's indeed a good
確か
name.
に、尊敬に値する名前だわ。
And a respectable name.
でしょ？
Yeah,
それで十分よ。
that's enough.
さて、過去に埋葬されたものを悲しむ必要はないわ。勇気を出して未来へと向かいましょう。
Alright, don't dwell on the dust already settled in the past. Try to make your way to the future. Oh, time to talk to Sin. Oh, what the?
メイ。
は？は？
メイ博士。直接脳に話しかけているの？それとも式の律者が？成婚計画の本質は世界の編纂。このことさえ覚えておけば、いずれは律者の力でそれを変える方法を見つけられる。そして新たな起源に時代の火種を灯してちょうだい。それが人の律者であるあなたたちの責任。
I love Dr. May so much. Oh, I love her so much.
別れの時間はもう終わった？そろそろ出発するんでしょ？
Are we done? Can we go now?
うん。 そろそろ巨樹の残骸に挑んで私たちの世
In
界に
such a
戻らなきゃ。
hurry. And she conducted countless unethical experiments. We don't talk about those. No. We don't talk about that. Same with Mobius. We don't talk about that. It's time to challenge the husk and return to our own
分
world.
かった。なら早く行きましょう。
Let's get to it then. Acting tough, she actually had her eyes on May in the
余計な
distance.
ことを話す必要なんてない。ジメジメした別れなんてまっぴらごめんだし。
Saves me the trouble of more useless words. Saying goodbye is a total waste of time. She finished what she meant to say in her heart. After all, enough was said 50,000 years ago.
さっさと行きましょう。
Let's beat
四
it.
季の律者、彼女も
The Hersher of Sentience.
そう
She...
ね。行きましょう。
Let's go.
これから私はこの世界の泡に蓄積したエネルギーを使ってキアナが巨樹の残骸を完全に復元できるよう誘導します。
Now we'll use the energy stored in this bubble universe to guide Kiana to restore the complete existence of the husk.
チャンスは一度だけですから事前準備はしっかりすることをお勧めします。
You only get one chance. I advise you to prepare for
じゃ
battle.
あそろそろ行こう。
Let's do this.
もたもたしてないで。さっさと終わらせるよ。
Why are you wasting my time? Get it done with
キアナちゃ
already.
ん、いつも通り思いっきり戦って。
Go ahead, Kiana, like you always did.
今のキアナならきっと問題ありません。
I know you can do it, Kiana. Damn, we don't even get Bronya's Hersher form? What
そう
the...
その距離が適切です。では今から想像してみてください。あなたの前にはどう
Wait.
戦っても倒せないと言われた鬼神オットーが存在しています。
Wait, why
彼の無
Otto?
限を終わらせるには彼の生命力を有限側に拘束する必要があります。そうです。まさにその通りです。
Use battle difficulty. We're going easy because I really don't care to try. Wait, what the? What is happening? It's a bull.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
What the?
ゲームオーバーです。
ファイヤファイヤ。イエーイイエーイ。ファイヤファイヤ。イエーイ。
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
Why is it a giant bull? Oh.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
I don't think these are all in here.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
決戦の時が来た。やけんか準備。それだけ。
Ow. I wanna switch.
目標補給。
イエーイ。
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
Why is it just sitting there? So confused.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
Whatever that incantation is. I don't think I want it to reach Matt. See though.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
やけどに注意ってね。決戦の時が来た。やっ
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
What the? His horns got bigger. Oh! Ow. Oh!
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
Again? Another? You done? Oh! Kind of glided across the ground. Wait, no!
バニーパンチ。
これでエネルギーを補給してください。これでエネルギーを補給してください。
What are you gonna do? Okay.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
I really wish we would have got Bronya's Ursher form.
決戦の時が来た。
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
通信火炎爆剣。やっいた。まずい。
Oh!
やっと。はっやっせい。それだけ。雷電のご早く。
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
What the? What the? How do I jump up there?
決戦の時が来た。
I don't understand.
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
There we go. You good? I don't have the jump button here. I'm so spoiled by it.
決戦の時が来た。
これでエネルギーを補給してください。
決戦の時が来た。やっ通信終わりだね。
It's over.
ええ、これで終わりのはず。
Yeah, it's
とな
over.
ると次は。
Now then. The girl held her breath and captured the veins that remained in the space due to the husk.
随分と慣れてきているようです。
You become quite skilled.
はい。これで十分です。
Good. This many will do.
それでは。
Now
この
then,
扉はまさか。
could this door be?
はい。あなたが感知した通りです。
Yes, as you've sensed.
これこそが固有世界に帰ることができる通路。生きるためにあがける 最後のチャンスでもあります。
This is your passage to the proper world and our last struggle for existence. Got them hops again. Oh, I can talk to her. Wait, can I not talk to Dr. May? Where's Dr. May? I assume she isn't around. What the?
あなたたちはできうる限りのことを全てやり遂げました。これからは私たちが持つ全ての力を出し切り、一か八かの賭けに出るしかありません。
準備はできた？これから帰るよ。
Ready? We're going back.
当然です。
Of course.
私はヒッチハイクでもしてるって思うことにするよ。
I'm gonna get a lift with you guys.
ならしっかり捕まってて。
Alright, sit tight then. Oh. The other side of the 50,000 years.
師匠さん、大丈夫ですか？
Sushin, are you alright?
疲れてるならニューアトラで少し寝てきた方がいいんじゃないでしょうか。
If you're tired, you can go back to New Atra and get some
大
rest.
丈夫。瞑想してただけだから。
Nah, I was just meditating.
瞑想？キアナがしてたようなトレーニングですか？
Meditating? The training method Kiana used?
信州では、いや、東方ではよく見かける訓練方法だね。
It's a common way to train in Shinzao. No, the entire East.
伝説にある対通に同図、羽化当選みたいな効果はないけど、心境を広げ、
Wait, they're the
進
same
行を察知
height?
するって面においては、
I didn't know that. I would have never assumed that. I don't know why I assumed she's like taller. Legend has it, ascension to godhood can be achieved through meditation. It may be exaggerated, but it does broaden your mind and sharpen your senses.
確かに私もシミ消しを利用する力を高めたいときは常に似たようなことをしていました。
Indeed, to improve my command of Sumeru, I sometimes do something similar.
なるほど。だからみんな冷静で落ち着いてるんですね。
Oh, that's why you all look so calm and collected. Huh?
ゼーレ、何か勘違いしてない？私が瞑想してたのは。
I think it's a misunderstanding. The reason why I go meditating
気持ちがごちゃごちゃだからだよ。
is that I've lost my inner peace.
正直なところ、デュランダル、私たちいつまで待たないといけないの？
Seriously, Durandal, how long do we have to wait
ここ
here?
に来たのもまだ2時間前のことですよ。
We only came 2 hours ago.
あんたってば、
Only 2
よく
hours
そうじっ
ago.
としていられるね。今もキアナたちが頑張って帰る方法を探してるって考えると、
You're such a
私はい
patient
ても立って
one.
もいられないよ。
As soon as I think of Kiana and the others trying to find the way back, every minute becomes
こ
torture.
うして2時間も待つ羽目になるって知ってたら、
If I knew we were gonna wait for 2 hours here. Before she could finish, the ground began to quake. Meanwhile, everything in her eyes began to gleam and wiggle in the silvery air that stirred soap bubbles. The ties between two worlds changed. On the other side, the beacon named Reality began to spread and sink like ink in water, blurring the boundaries between worlds. In blinding white light, familiar figures emerged.
キアナさん、
Oh!
やっと会えました。無事で何よりです。
Kiana, finally, we meet again. Glad to see you okay.
そうだね、デュランダル。やっと会えた。
Yeah, Durandal. We meet again.
よかったです。
As a
本当によかっ
self-cast.
た。
No. I don't think I guess you could maybe look at it that way. That's great. Just great.
デュランダル？何かあったの？
Durandal? Something happened? Bewildered, Kiana looked at her hands tightly held by Durandal's. It wasn't until now Durandal realized, oh, she was acting too weirdly compared with her usual calm self.
すみません。
No,
興
that's
奮しすぎました。
fine. Sorry, that wasn't appropriate. As she spoke, hesitation flashed over her eyes. It was gone instantly, and followed by a relieved smile.
とにかく、あなたたちも無事で何よりです。お久しぶりですね。
The
ライ
important
デン
thing
姉
is...
さん、ブローネ財畜さん。
Anyway, the important thing is, you came back. It's been a while, Miss Raiden, Miss Saichik.
お久しぶり。
The same to
お
you.
久しぶりです、デュランダルさん。リース少佐。
Long time no see, Miss Atagina and Miss Lee. Rania's eyes dwelt on Sele, and vice versa. Oh,
みんなが無事でよかったです。
great, everyone is fine. Finally, able to relax her worries, Sele began to look
近く
tired.
で軽く休んだら、さらに新しいエリアの探索を続けましょう。5万年前の世界の泡と融合した後なら、下の方も探索可能になっているはずです。
Please take a short break nearby. We'll march on later. After the bubble universe from 50,000 years was merged, we should be able to continue exploring.
休憩しよう。ついでに情報交換もできるし。
Let's get some rest and exchange
け
intel.
ど、この奥のエリアには何が待っているんでしょうか。
But what will we run into going
そん
forward?
なの、あのケビンってやつしか知らないと思う。
Maybe only Kevin
と言っ
knows.
ても、彼との戦いは極力避けたいよね。羅刹人の話だと、あの男の力が回復したら、絶頂期の大巨門派でも相手にならないんだって。
I don't know how to fix it. You make me feel like something's wrong. Because my bit rate's fine. I'm not dropping rates. I'm not dropping frames. I don't know what to tell you. Still, it's better to avoid him. Roxas said if the man was fully recovered, even Taijuan at its prime wouldn't be able to stop him.
へえ、昔は結構威張っ
Oh
て
my
たの
god,
に
Senti.
ケビンごときにそんなにビビるんだ。
What? Weren't you bragging about how powerful you were all the time? You're afraid to face this Kevin guy now? The disappeared Hersher re-emerged before Li Shushang and started to taunt her. She wasn't interested in the team talk, but changed her mind just a moment ago.
いや、違う。見た目は似てるけど、あんたは彼女じゃない。
No, you're not her. You look a lot like her, though.
ズバリ、あんたが式の律者だね。
So, you're the Hersher of sentience.
何喧嘩でもしたいのかな。
And you've got a problem with that. In the face of the intimidating Hersher of sentience, even Li Shushang didn't know what to say.
式ちゃんって師匠に対してはなんだかすごく厳しいね。
I feel that Sinti doesn't really see eye to eye with Sushang.
あ、もしかしてカルスタンで、
Was it back in Kolenstein? Before she could finish, her lips were muffled by a quick hand.
こういう時は痛いところをつかないべきです、バカキアナ。
Don't make it worse. Luckily, the Hersher of sentience didn't press further. She shrugged casually to show how forgiving she was.
あなたたちもだよ。ケビンと対峙するからって自信をなくす必要なんてある？
And you lot too? Kevin has taken away all your confidence, huh?
私一人でもケビンと互角なんだし、こんなに人がいるんだから 恐れることなんてないでしょ。
I can go even against him myself. What are you afraid of?
互角？
Go even?
全力は出してないと思うけど、こっちも奥の手を残してあるし。
Yeah, he did hold himself back, but I also had a few trump cards up my sleeve.
とにかく本当に戦いが迫ってきてるなら、なおさら敵の士気を上げ、味方のやる気を減らす必要はないでしょ。
Anyhow, if the battle is imminent, what's the point of emphasizing how tough the enemy is?
四季の律者、私たちはケビンを恐れてはいません。だからこそ事実に基づいてお互いの差を語っているんです。
For sure sentience, exactly because we don't fear Kevin, we can now talk about our gap in strength candidly.
生真面目だね。
Excuses.
よく考えてみて。そ
I
れ
can't
も
tell the difference
恐れて手
anyway.
も足も出ない状態と同じでしょ。ああ、そういえば一つアイデアがあるんだ。
But I've got a good plan. She started to grin wickedly.
恐怖の源を排除すれば全て解決するでしょ。心配は無用だよ。簡単にできることだから、息を殺してそっと背後に回れば。
Once we remove the source of your fear, there won't be any trouble anymore. It's just a walk in the park for me to sneak behind his back and...
四季の律者、あの男と手合わせしているならなおさらわかるはずです。
As someone
そんな
who...
作戦は成功しませんよ。
As someone who fought him head on, you know it won't work at all.
さっきも言ったでしょ。そうムキにならないでって。
At least I'm the one trying to solve the problem
せ
here.
っかくあなたたちに教えを授けてあげているのに。生死たるもの、天地を恐れなければ恐怖を克服して。
I'm just trying to teach you that as a true warrior, the first thing is to conquer your fear and...
恐怖を
Fear? Maybe she failed to find the right word, but something that happened somewhere else took her by surprise. She was suddenly frozen and her eyes went wide as if she saw something impossible. It was then followed by a low curse.
僕年次ってば、一体どれだけ私に迷惑をかければ気が済むわけ？
Bastard, you sure know how to make trouble.
ねえあんた、今は誰が迷惑をかけてるって思ってるの？
Hey, seems to me you're the troublemaker here. The Hersher of Sentience didn't reply. Just like her every sudden appearance and disappearance, she became immersed in white
四
light.
季の律者、何をするつもりですか？
Hersher of Sentience, what are you doing?
やめやめ、ちょっと席を外すよ。
Oh, gotta go. Okay, bye, I guess.
私は忙しいの。一人一人にカウンセリングをしていられるほど暇じゃないんだ。
I'm not wasting my time on psychological counseling for you
で
losers.
も、どこに行くつもりなの？
But where are you off
聞かない
to?
方がいい。
Don't
どう
ask.
せついてこられないだろうしね。
You can't follow me anyway. Okay. As soon as she finished speaking, she vanished into thin air. Okay, bye, I guess.
四季の律者って本当に変わってるね。
This one has got some personality.
何かおかしな気配がしませんか？
No?
うん。もしかしてさっき言ってたのは。
Did she mean? Wait, is she gonna go? Of course. Just now, the mighty force surged up from the moon's surface facilities like a hurricane, telling the invaders its invincibility. Randall, May, and Bronya were no strangers to this
Kevin.
force.
彼がこの通路の先にいるわ。
Oh, Senti. Kevin, he is down the path
委
and...
員長。
What? What, please? Everything transcendatory is only approximation. What cannot be achieved here comes to pass. Despair is a curious feeling. In the face of unstoppable enemies, people weren't desperate. When everything brilliant and glorious vanished, people weren't either. The moment of despair came when the greatest feats were
だから
accomplished.
今のあなたはこんなにも。
So that's why you are so vulnerable, lonely, and desperate.
ケビン。あなたは
Oh, we
自
gotta
分
come
の
back to here.
骨をうずめる場所を探している。
You're looking for your final resting
そうでしょ。
place, aren't you? The man kept silent, but Fuad didn't press on. He was waiting for the silence to prove it and vindicate the value of her
否定
arrival.
はしない。
I won't deny
絶
it.
望的な勝利もまた勝利だ。
A desperate win is still a win. She sighed
何ら
softly.
かの方法で全ての律者を捕らえているのなら、なぜ私だけ見逃してくれたんですか？
Well then, since you've imprisoned every Hersher, why leave me
四
out?
季の律者のコアは今でも私の体内に存在しています。
You should know the Hersher of
あな
Sentience
たは
core
その
is
こ
still
とを知っ
within
ている
me.
はずです。
理由など存在しない。何せ君は君だ。
No, why? After all, you're you. Hua expected the answer, but hearing it still surprised her. This man had been alone for too long that people forgot he needed friends too.
確かに。 私
Indeed.
例えばあなたに会いにここまで来たのはフアとして肯定したかったからです。
For example, I came here to give you recognition as Hua.
火を追うがの宿願を果たし、あなたはこれから人々を率いて崩壊に打ち勝つ。
You fulfilled the Moth's vision. You're about to lead humanity to win in the war against Honkai.
それについてはフアとして認めざるを得ません。
I must give you that as Hua.
フアとしてか。なるほど。
As Hua. I see.
私がただのフアなら何事ももっと簡単だったでしょう。
If that's my only identity, things would be much
君
easier.
のせいではない。
That's not your fault. Between there was the huge gap of 50,000
Kevin.
years.
かつてあなたは私の戦友でした。
Kevin, you were once my teammate.
戦場では私が最も尊敬するリーダー。
On the battlefield, you were the leader I looked up
理念が
to.
違ってもあなたの反対側に立つ勇気など私にはありません。そのことは認めます。
I must say, though we didn't share the same ideal, I didn't have the courage to face up to you.
昔スーがこんな言葉を教えてくれました。
In the past, I got Sue wrong. He
死
said,
に際が終焉の降臨ではなかったことがケビンにとって最大の遺憾なんだ。
not being able to die when finality befell. This is Kevin's greatest
あの
regret.
頃は単にメイ博士のことを指しているのかと思っていました。
Back then, I thought it only involved Dr.
し
May.
かし今日になってその遺憾が他に何を意味するのか。
But today, I've come to a better
やっと全て理解でき
understanding
ま
of
した。
the regret.
あなたは勝利者になったその瞬間、旧姓の命を背負う自身もその手で殺すつもりなのでしょう。
The moment you became the victor, you'll also kill your old self, the bearer of deliverance, with your own hands.
君なら分かっているはずだ。
You know it.
僕たちは勝たなければならない。
We must win. The silence of finality rose with the man.
フア、メイはかつて火種計画を君に託した。
Hua, May entrusted Project Ember to
復
you.
帰とジョカが命を落としたことで火種計画は僕たちにとって失敗したも同然になった。再び旅立った箱舟も数千年後に連絡が途絶えた。
The Nuan Fuki sacrificed, and we thought Project Ember had failed. Thousands of years later, we lost contact with the Ark that sailed out again.
だから僕は一度その時点で生婚計画を実行しようとした。新人類の人口が数億を超えた程度で律者の誕生前なら比較的小さな代償で使命を果たせる。
So I decided to seize the first execution window of Project Stigma. Had accomplished our mission at relatively minimal cost with a new Hersher. When a new Hersher hasn't been born and the new population has surpassed hundreds of millions.
だが君も知っているようにスーが僕を止めた。数億人の犠牲より彼は。
As you know, Sue stopped me. Rather than have hundreds of millions of people die, at that time, he wanted to gamble.
スーは豪奢計画にかけて定められた終焉が訪れるまでに善を尽くせる方法を見つけようとしたんだ。
Gambled that Project Feluca would find a perfect answer before the fated finality.
彼の望みが叶っていればいいんだが。
I hope he did it.
フワ、今が成婚計画を成就させる最後のチャンスなんだ。12人の決められた律者が降臨した今、比較的大きな代償でより大勢の生存者を残す。
Hua, now's the second and last window of Project Stigma. The 12 Hershers we predetermined have all descended, and we can save the most survivors at relatively maximum cost.
しかしスーが彼の答えを見つけられたのなら、
But if Sue has found his
君の
answer,
火種はまだ消えてはいない。
then your ember has never been
む
extinguished.
しろそれは今から燃え上がり、歴史が背負う罪を全て洗い流すはずだ。
On the contrary, it will start burning from now on and cleanse the history of our sins.
だからこそフカ、
So Fua, surprisingly, he began calling her by her new name.
友か敵か
Oh,
選べ。
friend or foe, pick your side.
残念に思う必要なんてないわ。私の旧友。
No regrets, my old friend. Along a familiar path, Prometheus and Dr. May met for the last time. After hearing May's answer, Prometheus began briefly unresponsive. After calling sizable knowledge, she still could not decipher the state of affairs.
今は外と連絡が取れず、あなたの計画も的外れになってしまったのに、残念ではないと言うんですね。
No regrets, huh? Even if we cannot communicate outward, your plan has failed.
計画ね。
Plan?
本来の私と同じように、何もかもを知り尽くし、何もかもを掌握していたとしても、私は彼女と同じように他人の進む道を切り開いた後は無様に消える。
Like the original me, aware of everything and in control of everything. But we'll still perish after paving the way for others.
私は悔しいと思うべきなのかしら。
Do you think I should feel
人
resentment?
間にとっては確かに苦痛を感じるような経験です。
This is still a painful experience, at least for
しか
humans.
し博士、あなたなら私が別の意味で言っているのだとわかるはずですよね。
But you know that's not what I'm talking
前
about.
回私を責めたことについてかしら。
The accusation you made against
世
me,
界を裏切るためにあの子たちを利用しようとしたこと。
that I'm using those children as my leverage over betraying the
あの
world.
時きつく当たった理由のことでしたらその通りです。融合は不可逆的な過程ですが、計算によればそれは本来40日後に発生するはずです。
If you're talking about the reason I said those harsh words, then yes. The process of merging is irreversible, but according to my calculations, it's supposed to begin in at least 40
つま
days.
り、あなたは自身の知識を駆使して世界の壊滅を40日も前だ。
人間にとっては必要な行いなの。
If you're talking about the reason I said those harsh... Wait, no, wrong one. Which is to say, with your wisdom, you successfully pushed your world to destruction 40 days earlier. More like a bubble universe that only has you and me, though. This is necessary for humanity itself.
必要な行い。それは今日という意図も含めてですか。たとえ律者が成婚計画を止める理由が十分にあっても、今日こういう世界に戻る必要はありません。
But such necessities include today. Even if those Hershers have adequate reasons to stop Project Stigma, they don't need to hurry back to the proper world
演
today.
算結果によると、 こちらでコンディションを整えさせるという良策もあったはずです。いわゆる木こりのジレンマを回避する作戦です。
According to my calculations, another viable strategy is to have them secretly regain their powers here. This won't delay the process.
博士は最初から黒源が迫っているという暗示をかけ、彼女たちを誘導していました。最初は何かを考慮した結果だと思っていましたが。
But you've been suggesting them that time is pressing. From the beginning, I thought there was a deeper consideration,
博
but
士、あなたは意地を張っているのではありませんか？
Doctor, are you also acting impotently? Kitty cat.
あら、
昔、まだ自由に動けていた頃、
In the past, when we could move
毎
freely,
年今日どんなに大事なことがあろうと、あなたはそれを置き去りにし、一人でここを訪れ、何もせず一日中過ごしていました。
on this day every year, no matter what business you have at hand, you'd leave it behind, come here alone, and do
その
nothing.
ことの優先順位が何よりも上回っているのなら、融合するその瞬間、この時間に身を置くことが何よりも重要なんだと私は推測しました。
Since you prioritize this above all else, I can infer that being in the moment when the merge is completed is crucial for you.
しかし、傾向から見ると誤差はコントロールできません。あなたと私は融合する前に完全に消えてしまうでしょう。
But given the
スケールなど
trend,
なおさら空想です。
the errors are ultimately uncontrollable, and you and I will disappear entirely before the merge is completed. Salvation is even more of a wishful
だから
thinking.
どんな内容かはわかりませんが、これは後味の悪い結末です。意図的に追い求めていた時間が意味をなくす。つまり、完全に的外れな計画です。
So, even without knowing the details, I can tell this is a mortifying result for you. The time you pursued will become meaningless, which is why I said your plan has failed.
嬉しいわプロメテウス。細かいところを除いて自分の力で私を見抜いたのね。
I'm pleased, Prometheus, including the details that you couldn't have known. You've seen through me on your own.
けど理解してもらうには時間の余裕がもうなくなってしまったわ。
But I'm afraid I don't have enough time to make you
知ら
understand.
ないような細かいところですか？
Details I couldn't have known?
それはずっと昔の話よ。
Yes, they happened a very long time
終焉の
ago.
律者が固有世界から世界の泡を剥がそうとしているという推測にたどり着いた時、最初にその発見を共有したのはケビンなの。
When I inferred that the Hersher of Finality might cleave some bubble universes off the proper world, I immediately shared it
も
with
ちろん
Kevin.
当時の彼は何も理解できていなかったわ。
Of course, he didn't understand a
合理
bit.
的なシチュエーションです。なんせ彼は学士を取得していませんから。
Understandable, he doesn't have a bachelor's degree.
そういう意味じゃないわ。
That's not really what I
理論
meant.
には全く明るくない彼だからこそ、私が見落としていたところに気づけたの。
He didn't understand a thing about theories, but this helped him discover something I
それを
didn't.
きっかけに仮説を語り、とある約束をしてくれたわ。
On that basis, he raised a speculation and made a
もしど
promise.
ちらかが終焉を乗り越え生き延びることができたら、その人は毎年知り合ったこの日にここでそっと過ごすことにしようって。
He said if any one of us survives the finality, that person must come here on the day I met him yearly, which is today, and be alone for a day.
その行動に何か意味があるんですか？
What's the meaning of
とて
it?
もシンプルな考えよ。
It's a simple
終
thought.
焉が世界を滅ぼすことで世界の泡が生まれるのなら、もしかしたらそこに存在する私たちはその約束を覚えていられるかもしれない。
If bubble universes were created by the finality's world destruction, then, he thought, maybe that the we in bubble universes might remember this promise
この日
too.
の意義はそこにあるのよ。 果てしない時間と空間を超えて全てを失った相手に寄り添うことができるかもしれないでしょ。
Such is the meaning of this day. Across endless space and time, we may accompany another that has lost everything in the dark.
だからこそこういう世界の状況を知ってあなたは意図的に融合が訪れる時間をコントロールしたんですね。
So after learning about the proper world, you began manipulating the time when the merge will
自
occur.
分が消える前にこういう世界のケビンと最後に一度会うつもりですか。たとえ成功率が限りなくゼロに近いとしても。
You want the Kevin in the proper world to see you one last time before you disappear, even if you have almost no chance of
博
success.
士、これだけは指摘させてもらいます。旋回一条の持ち主にとってそんなことは何の意味もありません。その気があるのならいつでもできるでしょう。
I must point something out. For someone who has cosmic juggernaut, all this is meaningless. If he so desires, he can do it voluntarily
ヨルヌン
anytime.
ガンドは私たちに近づき道具にした。それは世界の真相の認知がかつての私たちに追いついていることを証明しています。
The fact that his world serpent contacted us to be his tool indicates his worldview is no longer innocent and
そして
ignorant.
メイ博士、
And you, Dr.
あなた
May,
はそんな理性にかけた約束を守り、根源ともいえる作戦の方向を決めてしまいました。
you set the direction for today simply because of this irrational
論
commitment.
理的に考えれば、もはや盲目的だと言えるほどです。
In terms of logic, you are
なるほ
blind.
ど。確かにそれはあなたらしい考え方ね。行為の意義を責めるのではなく、行為の効率を咎める。
Well, you're supposed to think this way. We won't blame an action's meaning, but its
あなたから
efficiency.
すれば、私は終始絶対的な理性を保つべきなのね。
In your opinion, I should have been absolutely rational from the beginning to end, right?
はい、
そうね。私たちは様々な人からそう言われてきた。
Many people have described us as such.
プロメテウスがあらゆる世界の知識のありかなら、メイは知識を処理する神の思考。
If Prometheus is the integration of all knowledge, then May is the thinking through which gods process
思
knowledge.
考は知識とは違って目的が必要なの。
Oh, the thighs, okay. But thought, unlike knowledge, must serve a purpose. Meow.
だからこそあなたには自分の力で私のことを見抜き理解してほしかったの。
This is why I hoped you would see through me and understand me on your own one day.
自分は最初から感性的な人間で、絶対的な理性は単に手段として使っていただけと言いたいのですか。
Are you trying to say you've always been emotional and it's only your methods that have been absolutely
い
rational?
え、違いますね。
No. Once again, Prometheus became
つま
unresponsive.
り、自身の感性の生存空間を勝ち取る。その目的のためにあなたは理性を保とうとしていたのですね。
Are you saying your rationality is a tool for preserving your sensibility? May finally showed gratification. There are shortcuts to learning and making decisions, but no matter how advanced an AI is, it must experience subjective thinking like a newborn. Experience the self. No matter how shallow its cognitions of them are, they're the starting point that allows every being to become human. Whether that being is based on genes or
費用がた
codes.
ちは決して認めないかもしれないけど、彼らが私についてきてくれた理由、それは
Indeed, the people at the Moths would never admit it, but the reason they followed me without hesitation was exactly
私が
that.
徹底的なロマンチストだからよ。
I'm a romantic through and through.
そしてそれはこういう世界のケビンが私たちを道具にしてあの子たちをここまで来させた根本的な理由でもある。
And I assume that's the fundamental reason Kevin in the proper world sees us as tools, and brought those children
彼はようや
here.
く悟ることができたのよ。
It is what he has finally
火種計
realized.
画の本当の内容を。
The true content of Project
火
Ember.
種計画。
Project Ember?
詳しく説明するには時間が足りないけど、
I don't have time to explain it in
計画の
detail.
ない計画にとって重要なのは揺るがない夢と不変なる真が。
But for that plan, without a plan, all that really matters is an unwavering dream and unchanging
ケビンにとっ
self.
てもあの子たちにとっても同じよ。影である私もそう。あなたもまた同じよ。
Such as Kevin, those children, me as a shadow, and you.
気にしなくていいわ。こんな哲学を無理に受け入れる必要なんてないもの。
It's okay. I won't force you to accept this
しか
philosophy.
し、なぜ彼女たちにそれを教えないのですか？そこまで自分たちだけで考えつくことができるとは到底思えませ
Well,
ん。
hi, Moji. But why didn't you tell them? I don't think their thinking can reach a level so
それ
deep.
はね、今みたいにただ
Oh,
理屈
thank
め
you
いた
for
こ
the
とを
head
言葉に
pat.
しても他者はかえって理解できなくなるからよ。
Because just now, the others can't be taught just by telling.
そういえばあともう一つ。さっきあなたが誤解していたことについて説明するわね。
By the way, I'll point out another misunderstanding of
実はね、
yours.
自分の世界を裏切る行為はケビンなら絶対にすることなの。
Yes, Eepy.
だから
How
今
is
の私も
Moji?
同じくそうする必要があった。
Portraying one's own world because that's what Kevin will do. I now feel the same
自分の意
need.
思に従って自ら行う。その意義はお互いの自我にとって決して語るに足らないものじゃない。
Doing this out of my own will is not insignificant to our true
それ
selves.
はともかく当時の私があの紳士でちょっと不器用な男の子を受け入れた時から私たちの関係は彼側から見れば少し不公平だったはず。
With strawberries, yummy. Anyway, ever since I accepted the clumsy but sincere boy, our relationship has never been a fair one to him.
私は世の真理を知り尽くし、みんなを率いて崩
I'm
壊に宣
assuming
戦
getting
布
close
告した。
to the end of
その結
32?
果、お互いに残せ
Or
る
a
時間
stopping
は少
point
な
in
くなりすぎ
33?
た。
I needed to seek the ultimate truth and lead everyone in the war against Honkai until the end. We had very little time to
こういう世界
ourselves.
の私は絶対的な理性という役を演じてきた。私も彼女に合わせて未来の人類のためになすべきことを全てやり遂げた。
Now that there's another version of me representing absolute reason in the proper world, and I've done everything I could to help her for humanity's
だから
future.
今度はあの一人ぼっちの男の子のために何かをしてあげる番よね。
Let me try to do something for that lonely
ですが、
boy.
彼がそれを知ることはないでしょう。
But he knows nothing about
別に
it.
構わないわ。
It doesn't matter
プ
to
ロメテウ
me.
ス、人の本質は自分以外のために命を捧げることにあるの。
Prometheus, the nature of humanity is to sacrifice oneself for something
理
else.
解できません。
I don't
このままで
understand.
は崩壊がなくても人類の滅亡は避けられないかもしれません。
If it goes down like this, even without Honkai, humanity still faces
いえ、
extinction.
プロメテウス。
Uh-oh. No,
レイ
Prometheus.
博士、あなた
Dr.
は
May, you...
ここまでね。
This is the
どうやら
end.
私の拒絶反応の方が激しいみたいね。
Looks like the rejection on me is stronger than on you.
もしまだ思考を維持できるのなら、今から話すことを覚えておいて。
Well, if you can continue thinking, remember
あな
this.
たが思う人類を滅亡へと導く卑怯さ。
This weakness you believe will bring about humanity's
私
downfall.
はそれこそが永遠と生き延びるための要だと思うの。
Is what I believe will save
これ
it.
もまた私からあなたに残せる
That's the only blessing.
唯一の祝福よ。
Oh, I can leave you. But the final blessing... Ow. Ow. But the final blessing, the woman worshipped by countless followers as God, perished as the fusion intensified. Of course, the same sign showed on Prometheus, too. Beneath the mechanical shell, an impulse came up. She looked around, trying to find the cold figure and tell him what she just got to know. Tell that man, the one who you betrayed the world for, can do the same for you. But it was all too late.
彼女たちが見た終焉の残骸は精神的な意味で固有世界の私が迎えるべき結末でした。
The remnants of finality on the spiritual level are indeed my ending in the proper
残念な
world.
ことに、博士、こちら側の私に残してくれた時間はあまりにも短すぎます。
It's a shame, Doctor. You didn't give me enough time on this side. Upon this thought, the mechanical girl began to wonder something.
まさか、博士はさっきまで何かを計画していたのですか？
Doctor, even just now, were you still calculating?
もしかして今私に
Could it be you want me to? Indeed, although she meant everything she said, her expression was uncharacteristic. As if she was trying to induce the girls into a state so their feelings could pass on
ここに
to.
は私たち二人しかいないはずです。
But we are the only ones here. No. Although later than expected, the third element did appear in this dying micro world.
誰ですか？
Who's there? Who indeed? Oh. Huh?
心配しないで。ちょっと変わった形になるけど、ウサギとしての責務がなか
What
ったとしても
the?
私は申請者を見捨てられないの。
Hair?
私を世界に留めてくれてありがとうございます。しか
Thank
し
you.
あなたは一体誰ですか？
Thank you for urging me to stay, but who are
ヨル
you?
ムンガンドではウサギと呼ばれているわ。けどミステルシャニアテって呼んで。これは自分につけた人間の名前よ。
People at the World Serpent call me Hair, but you can call me Mistel Shariak, which is the human name I gave myself.
けど今の状態だとまずはあなたの意識をすべて精魂に移した方がいいかもしれないわ。博士と違って純粋なデータの意識なら自我を失うことはないし。
First of all, let me first transcribe your complete consciousness into the stigma. Unlike your doctor, whose consciousness is not pure data, you will not lose yourself as a result.
私を利用して何をするつもりですか？
What are you going to use me for?
あら、緊張しなくてもいいのよ。
Don't worry, I don't have any intention of using you.
どう言えばいいのかしら。私が夢の中に溶け込ませた人たちのように。ただみんなに幸せに生きてほしいだけなの。
How should I put it? Think of people I put into a dream. I just want everyone to live happily ever
成婚
after.
計画ではそれができないと知っているはずです。
You know Project Stigma isn't capable of that.
そう分かっているわ。だからこそただの夢でしかないの。
Yes, I know. That's why it's only a
けど
dream.
ね、
But
もし明日が存在しなければ夢から覚めることは死刑宣告と同じなのよ。
if tomorrow doesn't exist, waking them up from a dream would be murder.
ここの景
What
色を
the?
ブローニャお姉ちゃんにも見せてあげたいな。
Did they not expect for what the? What the? Okay, that question's gonna have to wait until next, well, Saturday. If it can't do that, then what are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing?
欲しいのみんなは元気かな？
Also, hair. I'm like, Shariak. There's only been Although I guess there had been 2 that we've met, but it's definitely not the one. She was turned into a Hersher. Well, that only leaves 1. But how? How? Unless there's one that I just don't know about, which could be the case. Time for some Nikkei? No, time for end of stream. No, it's time for end of stream. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta clock in like probably 13 hours. 12, 13 hours. Definitely not time for more. It is going to be short stream. I need all the sleep I can get. I haven't been sleeping that well either. I haven't been getting to bed until like 1 o'clock plus, even if I lay down early. Like, I just want to try to give myself plenty of time. Or else I definitely would. Oh, there she is. She's so pretty. Yeah, I have bats. We'll be back Thursday though. I'm not sure what we're doing on Thursday, but we'll find something to do. It'll either be Nikkei. I'm not sure if the part 2 or hard mode of part 2 may be out then. I'll have to wait and see. I haven't actually checked. Or we'll find something new to do. We'll find something. There'll be a stream no matter what. We got stuff we can do. There's always things to do. Alright, you guys, let me find someone to raid. Ow! Rude. Wooed. Who to raid? Oh, they delayed. Patch delayed. Oh, Sag. What the? Sag. We'll find something. There's always stuff to do. Like I said. Who to? Oh, we're gonna go raid Frederica. Doing tabletop RPGs. That sounds like fun. She's a cutie too, so make it. There's been no tweets. That's true. I'm sure we'll hear something soon. Alright, you guys. I'm heading out. I'm very sleepy. I'm a very sleepy witch. I need my beauty sleep. I will see you guys all not Saturday. Thursday. It's only Tuesday, me. We'll see you Thursday. We'll be doing something fun. Something fun. Either Nikkei. I don't think I'll have anything to do on Star Rail. Maybe we'll start a new game. Maybe we'll play some Dragon's Dogma. Some adventuring. Get into weird shenanigans. We'll do something, though. There's always plenty to do in these parts. Alright, you guys. If you're going to bed, good night. Sweet dreams. If not, have a great day and take care of yourself. And I will see you all later. Wait, here's new raid messages in case you didn't get them. Okay, bye. What the? Oh my god. Okay, bye.